Like it said you
Hippocratic
can't
Oath is
harm
to
someone.
do no harm.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on.
I think it's do no harm when you're doing medical fucking shit.
Professional ethical standards. That's Greek medicine on the Hippocratic Oath. What is it?
Which I assume what the current one is based on.
It requires a physician. Hippocratic Oath. It's taken from the Greek Hippocratic Oath that is just like professional standards of things.
Hippocratic Oath has been around since the 5th century BC? Damn. Did I think it was that old?
Yeah, no, it's... I can read what it specifically says.
Back in
Modern.
Victoria, London, when medical centers were really just open house theaters with 60 people watching a surgery in live time.
Mm-hmm.
The most unsanitary shit known to man.
I read the Hippocratic Oath one and essentially just said, I will do no harm.
I do believe that it is part of the Hippocratic Oath. Well, who knows? Maybe that's some fucking medical show thing that they put in.
I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna fill up my water bottle real quick, then we can start. Because we're live, I've got the music playing, and yeah.
I'm eating pocket salad.
Sounds about right for a Wednesday night.
How come you guys don't have the necessary pocket salad?
Well, joke's on you. Before we started this, I had some goddamn pot noodles, so...
That's not fucking pocket salad, that's just dinner.
Alright, you're a college student these days. Yeah, that's just dinner to you, ain't it?
This awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty. That's in the Nova Hippocratic Oath modern version, so that's pretty funky.
Wow, this... You fucking... They know what they were doing when they wrote that. They knew what they were doing.
The beginning of the sentence, but it may also be within my power to take a life. This awesome responsibility must be faced with great humbleness and awareness of my own frailty.
Awesome. Are you sure you're reading actual
I'm not
articles?
100% sure, but that's fucking funny.
That reads like a goddamn Onion article. Like, did anyone see the one where like the politicians are voting on new murder methods? The Onion thing. Hold up, I'll have to find it.
Alright, and I have returned. So, is everyone here? Or at least everyone here who's going to be here the first little while.
So, modern Hippocratic Oaths vary widely, I would like to say.
Really?
I found it.
Oh?
Oh?
Okay, general chat, here it is.
Oh, that's what you're talking. I know, I've seen that before. It's fucking great.
That penalty is totally badass.
The early 2000 Onion was
The best.
beautiful. We'll never get it
But-
back.
Have to watch that later.
There are many different Hippocratic Oaths. Respect the law and recognize their responsibilities.
When do you want to start this afternoon?
I'm looking at something. Give me un momento.
Oh, my dogs.
Well, I'm sure the pledge I made would be for patients, and he's not a patient, so there's not stopping me from taking his kidneys.
Also, Hippocratic Oath, at least the American Medical Association Code of Ethics post 1980, does not say that you shall do no harm in the end.
That must be like television correcting that right then.
It probably is, realistically.
Yeah.
It's saying that you have to. By the requirements of, like, the law, you have to do your best. You have to give the patient information that is important to their care. The patient gets to choose what happens, except in situations of dire emergency, like if the patient literally can't choose and doesn't have something signed saying not to revive them. Do not revive.
Do not resuscitate?
Yeah, do not resuscitate. You, as the doctor, get to decide to resuscitate them if they do not have that. You don't get to decide. You have to.
You have to try.
Yeah.
You know, I heard a story that one time someone came back to life after being dead for a fucking hour.
I don't know if I believe that.
Sounds like Novocaine. I think it's Novocaine. Novocaine. What's the drug that just fucking, like, can save someone from an overdose and is honestly kind of amazing? Isn't it Novocaine? I thought
Oh,
it was.
yo! Fucking one guy survived 2.5 hours. He was pronounced dead and then was resuscitated.
Damn.
Damn.
Honestly,
If
kudos
there was
to...
a god, he saw him.
Permanent damage, brain death doesn't happen for quite a while.
Fair.
So
I'm just imagining this dude
Makes sense.
fucking fighting the Grim Reaper for 2.5 hours.
That is exactly what happened.
Pull the Puss in Boots, fought death.
Everyone else but that dude has lost against the Grim Reaper. That's
Except
all
for that
it
man.
is. After like an hour, you have to fight the Grim Reaper, and then whoever wins, it's decide what happens to you. He fucking won. He's the only one who's won.
We should fear that man.
We should.
what happens to
What?
people who get struck by fucking lightning bolts?
Anyway, the Code of Ethics is what it is, not the Hippocratic Oath, but it's basically the same thing. It says that you have to act in, it's your responsibility to act within the law in the best interests of your patient, but that's very vague, especially if your
Also-
patient can't say what's best for them.
Also, technically, he's not my patient. He's a murderer. Who
So
attacked a
regard-
town.
Well,
So-
you're actually still required to help murderers. That's part of the hypocrisy in the Hippocratic Oath, is that you have to help people that you're assigned to help, even if they will go on to hurt more.
Well, I've not been assigned to help him, have I? He's still not a patient.
Well, yeah.
He's just a
you
random
don't
dude
have
in
to
the
help
woods.
You don't
God.
have the balls. Blah.
Minion, get it.
Oh,
I love that meme so much.
it is great. I do love it.
Oh wow, that is a bad color for that.
I watched it a second time. It never gets
God.
old. It
Jesus.
never gets old. The perfect timing. The camera cut out everything.
I don't know why the camera cut out.
He got hit by a lightning, and the dude behind the throne probably got fucked.
How do you know that, though? There's no way to guarantee that.
It's right behind him. The last thing you see is fucking lightning, and then a bright.
Good God,
flashing
why do I have my whale screenshot open 3 times in 3 different tabs?
I
Okay.
don't know.
It was necessary.
We've been talking about quite a bit. We should probably actually, stop.
Like,
We're
Wait,
waiting on Multi.
so-
Multi is
yeah,
the one
we
who's
are waiting
fucking
on it.
about.
Well, I was waiting on you
He
guys.
was ready. Yeah, he was ready.
There's no music. Where's the music?
I've got music playing for the stream.
Boo. Fine, I'll play my own
Fuckers.
music.
I also have music
I
playing
take it.
for
I get it.
me.
We don't
Can
deserve
you play
music.
music for
See how it
everyone?
is.
Can I have music?
Yeah, where's our
We have
music?
SoundCloud, but I don't even know how SoundCloud works. Does Jockey Music support Spotify? If it does, then I have theoretically ambience I can play for everyone.
I'll just play my stellar soundtrack I made for Feyworld. It'll work.
Yeah, I'm playing Subnautica music right now.
I can play the
Alright.
Crusade ambience.
Not quite sure how well that's gonna fit here though.
That's besides
Well,
the
I mean-
point, honestly.
I mean, Trusty's about to get fucking smited out of oblivion by 4 angry people, so...
Alright. So, I will go over how you guys found me in the first place, since we did rush it last time.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
It didn't end in anything important anyway. So, Aphidic, I believe, is the NPC's name. And you lot
No.
trace down the path of destruction that these creatures leave in their wake. It heads to the forest where you see the discarded remains of a few animals. All that's left is a sludge pile of blood and skin. And the trees have been scratched, some have been felled, others have been bent over, leading a very clear path. You have to go through the destruction, underneath some trees, through the shrubbery. More bodies left in its wake, both small and large. Even a few of the natural monsters in the area you find dead. And it leads you to a clearing, with a beast already staring straight at you. What look to be several eyes, but not of the sort of anything you've ever seen before on its main head. They're not insectoid or even human-like at all. They're large slits, sort of like dragon eyes, but they have dozens of lines, almost like someone sewing skin together, but pupils. It's odd. It has a long toothy maw, and it is simply looking at you in a very defensive pose, with its head strung low, guarding a body. You don't get a good look at a body from the current distance you are away. The clearing is about 70 feet in radius. And the clearing does not look to be naturally made. There are scorched marks all over the ground, and some of the trees have been blasted back. What are your guys' passive perceptions?
18.
25.
Okay.
17 with 15 feet of sight.
Okay.
17, but only within 15 feet.
So, the two of you with 16 or higher, you all do see some sparks of electricity underneath the dog's legs, clearly coming from some malfunctioning piece of tech. It's not high voltage electricity, it's very light purple sparks. Pillow Man, you have an exceptionally
Are you able
high...
to hear it?
A little bit, yeah. Because of your very high passive perception, you can peek just at a good enough angle to get around what the dog is, or the beast is trying to hide. And you see what looks to be a Crossan body in very, very torn and well-worn clothes. They look like they've been worn all day, every day, for 40 years. There is a single number on the clothes on the top left of the shoulder, and it is marked 03. Around this person's wrists, which are tucked into their chests, are two cuffs that are sparking with purple
And pink.
lightning. Purple and pink? Okay.
Yeah, they have to
However,
use pink
they look to be broken. Additionally, you also see the remnants of iron chains around his legs and chest. They also seem to be broken. The person's body, skin, and muscles seem to be emaciated. As if he's been... it doesn't look... Do a medicine check, actually.
He's pretty decent at those.
Mr. Doctor? Mr. Doctor?
Mr. Doctor.
Hey! Oh, not 20.
Oh, shoot!
This is a person who has been starved most of their life. Just kept out of the range of death. And now they are on that very precipice already. Clearly they've been starving for 3-4 pars. How long has it been since the event?
Just about 3.5. The sun's just starting to set now.
Okay. They've been out here for at least 3.5 pars. And already on the verge of starving. These 3 pars have clearly taken its toll.
This is more complicated than we thought.
What's going on?
I'm pretty sure the dude is the one behind the attack on the town. However, I think it might be his
person?
power going haywire.
Which, by the way, might I add, is not an uncommon occurrence.
I assumed it was an uncommon occurrence.
Yeah, it happens sometimes, especially with people who are untrained in their abilities, specifically more powerful children. It's not common, but it's not rare.
There is
Especially
that dude in the Capitol who definitely killed a few people, destroying buildings.
Oh, yeah, he had a lot of power in his, but behind his ability though.
His ability is just rage.
Oh, him. I see. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Granted, Demon
Specifically,
wasn't here for that.
it's most common to happen in children who are born with very powerful abilities but have no control over them, where their powers just kind of run wild. For the most part, their powers are just standard. Most powers don't really have too bad of an effect, but if the power is dangerous enough and it runs wild enough, it can have an effect like this.
Listen, we need to get rid of the dog hyena.
It snarls as you say that. It
Listen.
looks you straight. It looks you straight. All of its eyes adjust to you.
Wait, can you understand me? Listen, if you don't move, your friend, master, your buddy there's gonna starve to death.
It nods.
Okay.
Hey,
Do you
to
mind if
play
I...
devil's advocate here, maybe we let him die.
Hey, that's mean.
Perhaps.
No, I'm really not agree with you, but this seems to be a dude who's lost control of his powers. I don't think we can just leave him here.
I feel like you're making a very presumptuous assumption there, that he ever has control of his powers.
Even more reason
What does
to...
he even look
Just-
like?
Besides...
Hey, I'm gonna go up and see what he looks like.
And I know
Don't.
there's a giant angry dog there that might bite you.
Anna ignores you.
I will stop Anna. The fuck?
I'll put some ice down where Anna is about to step.
Either way, I don't think the reason he lost control was because he couldn't control him. He looks to have escaped from somewhere.
See if Anna falls.
He seems to be in a prison suit.
Mm-hmm. And you think saving him, right idea?
I think not saving him and capturing him is the right idea so we can figure out what's going on.
I think I disagree.
Well...
We don't know what he's capable of. We know what his power's capable of when he's not controlling it.
Listen, I'm not gonna leave a person to die in the middle of the forest without knowing what the hell's going on. Well, I know he could be totally innocent.
And how do you propose we get around the dog?
Listen, do you mind moving so we can give your friend some food? Only one of us, not all of us.
It'll look towards you, and then towards the monkey, snarl, and lift one leg, hovering over the body.
Is that a yes, a no? Could you nod your
Insight
head?
check, I guess. I don't.
Animal handling?
Look around and find out. Go ahead.
Animal handling or insight is what I would accept.
Shove the intern forward.
27.
The dog, the beast,
That one there.
the beast is trying to convey that it will allow you only to move forward.
Not the monkey.
Do we? Actually, I don't think I was ever given rations. As part of my inventory. Crap.
You'd probably have a couple rations.
Okay.
A racist wolf.
Make a medicine check real quick.
Alright. This
The
person's
last
pregnant.
thing you should
Wait,
feed
hold
a
up.
starving person is hard food.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have.
Give me 1 second. Anna will run off back into the forest for a bit, and about like 5 minutes later, she'll come back with some berries.
Yeah, that. I'm gonna do a nature check on these berries.
Also not sure berries are the right call.
Well, we can squish the berries up.
You can make I guess, a paste out of them.
Yeah, it's better than nothing. I'm still gonna nature check it, even if you are a wanderer. I don't trust you enough to let you go get berries.
They're good. They're healthy berries that you can just eat.
Alright, I'm gonna go closer. Just we'll smush the berries up into like a paste with like I guess a bowl or something. And I will put it in, I guess, pour it into your mouth.
Alright. I don't awaken instantly or anything, but you do get a good look at my body now.
Do you have wounds?
I have no apparent wounds
He's
other
edgy.
than you can see my full character picture in the group 2 character pictures on Discord. Well, there's my token at least.
So no obvious wounds.
Nope.
Is it the first one?
Yeah, it's the first one.
Ah, it's a mess.
Hmm.
Do you want to investigate him at all, or leave it at that?
I will do investigation on you. See if there's any more information I can get from that. 20.
All right. On his neck, you do see a branding, I think it's called. You know, where someone gets a hot iron and brands a sigil into
Yeah.
someone.
Yeah.
Which is this sigil in Torus 2 General.
I'm going to describe the sigil to the rest of the group and see if any of them recognize it.
Do we recognize it?
That's only going to be a history check for
Would
any of you.
knowing about the horseman DM be
It's
history
not a.
or religion?
Probably religion.
I'd argue history, but alright.
Either one is applicable here.
Your religion.
I'm gonna say
What are
either.
your religion?
I'm gonna say either one is applicable here.
If
I
if
don't know.
it's religion, there's a small
Yeet.
chance that I know.
Guess we can all make religion or history checks.
We'll set
It's
it at
14.
we'll set it at a DC 17.
I got
Yeesh. Oh hey, that definitely beats
Aurora.
us.
I
Okay.
Anna knows
Alright.
apparently.
You
How you do
two,
good on your religion check?
you two, you know this is a sigil, of the horsemen, specifically the sigil of conquest. People who are descendants of the four horsemen. Ricky, as far out of character, the four horsemen are super powerful power users who have been along longer than almost every other power user. The four horsemen, you know. And every now and then, someone deep in their ancestry can awaken a really dangerous power, and most of the time it kills them. But sometimes, exceptionally resilient people survive, or if they get restrained and helped, they can continue with their lives. Conquest, is he a Crossan?
None of them
Okay.
have any defined race.
Oh, okay.
They were born when there wasn't really any defined regional races.
Gotcha. This is the sigil of conquest. It would be given to a descendant of that horseman who has awakened a really bad power, or at least a really dangerous one.
Oh shoot! But the only one who really know. Well, actually, Aurorus would know as well. Never mind.
Yeah, I've met
26
one of the
there, my
horsemen.
man.
To be fair,
I've also met one of the horsemen.
And Anna was literally raised in a church.
wait, you've met one of the horsemen?
I'm gonna let. We should let Multi think
Oh.
about that one.
Yeah.
So, you're if I remember right, you're a city dweller, right?
My character?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you know what power restraining cuffs look like. I have those on. They're very clearly broken and malfunctioning. As-
Specifically, Alden is not necessarily a city dweller. Alden is a colonist.
It works. They would know what power cuffs look like. They're not in the boonies.
Who's a
so.
Brit's a
Fair.
colonist?
True.
I,
And on my back is some sort of it looks to be a medical implant, a spinal implant. And additionally, my left arm is completely concealed in hard leather wrappings. It was buried under my body before you got here.
alright.
Other than that, I have no other possessions.
So now the question is, what do we do from here? Is there any way to take the power cuffs off?
Yes, they
Yeah,
are broken.
they're
and
broken.
loose.
Okay, so can I
They
just take them
simply
off of them
slide
without too much
right
effort?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take those off.
Understandable. As you remove them, you feel a sense of slight warping around his body, but it very quickly fades, and while you touch the cuffs, specifically, and actually, I should probably ask, do you want the cuffs to be the reason why your powers were fritzing out that hard? So being out of control is one thing.
I'll leave that up to you. But
Fair enough.
normally, if
Well-
I'm not controlling them, they act with bestial instinct anyway. So.
True, but with some general guidance. It's also the reason you were able to summon a monolith at your current level.
Sure.
So, you remove them, there's a warping sensation. You yourself, Alden, you accidentally summon Cuddles. I'm not going to make it costly points or anything, it's just for flavor. You accidentally summon Cuddles upon touching it. You feel your power fritz out for a moment.
Cuddles just pops out. He's in a fucking pajama costume. He was expecting to get pulled out at this point.
He's like, what is
Where-
this?
where-
Coffee?
Does he at
He
least
does-
have coffee?
He does have coffee. He was
I
about to
asked
go to
him for
bed.
some.
He drinks coffee to go to bed.
I'm not about to go to bed as Sunny, so you know.
Listen, anything works in the dream world.
Could work if I wanted to.
Slowly inch like around the big scary dog and make its way to the monkey.
Thanks. I need this right now. Just getting
Okay,
crazy.
stressful moment. Do you need me to heat it up or cool it down for you, Sunny?
No, I like it at room temperature.
Alright.
As part of your medicine check earlier, you know I am in a metabolic coma. There are two ways to wake me.
Inside.
Either getting power to my spinal implant, or to resuscitate me the good old-fashioned way, which is bed rest and food.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Damn it.
Can any one of you charge a spinal cord implant?
Hey,
No, but I can remove one.
Any source of power. It has a universal implant, so you could use
It just needs a jump
thermal
start.
clip.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I could use some of my dream points to jumpstart it.
That's
Like,
not
it-
electricity.
like you
No,
charge
it
them,
needs
um,
actual power.
Oh, actual power. Gotcha. I
Well,
thought
how
I
about
meant
blue
power in the
sunshine?
power sense.
How about
No.
blue sunshine?
Yeah,
No,
let's not
Blue
try to
Shunshun
shoot
would
some-
actually screw it over more. Please don't do that.
No. If
I can't
anything,
charge
that's
it.
what
I can
Anna
remove it.
Well, that's all Anna offered. She has no idea what to do now. She doesn't know what that is.
how big of a power source does it need to be?
It just needs a jump start.
Not much.
Okay.
Probably only about 1,000 volts.
For no specific reason, if someone just theoretically had a communication device, could that be used?
Oh yeah, that would be used no problem. You could use that.
Hmm.
Or if
So do
someone
we
has
want
a
to wake him
laser
up or
gun,
no?
a thermal clip would work.
I think
I
we're gonna
don't,
I don't
think
think-
we should wake him up.
I don't
Not
think
yet.
anyone has any thermal clips.
I
Also, they will definitely have some power sources back at the camp as well.
think we should wake him up. Maybe
What's
not here, but
What's the
somewhere a little.
Acidic is here? What's his opinion on this situation?
This is unusual. But what is your professional opinion? And he's looking at Alden when he says that.
Honestly, his power seems to have went haywire because of the cuffs. We need more information before we decide what we're gonna do with him.
I suggest we let our professionals at the camp look him over before we wake him up.
Actually, when I did the medicine check, did I see any scars on you? Maybe your back or something?
You see lots of torture scars,
Okay,
Uh,
so
mainly in hideable areas, on the chest and back.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like the place this person escaped from wasn't a prison.
Hmm.
No,
Dude's got-
solos on me.
Too many scars from torture, and from what I know, most prisons don't do that.
You would be correct.
I assume Auroras or Anna shared what they knew about the mark, right?
Yeah.
Yes. If it was Anna, it was a very poor description.
I would have been
Have
more
we
accurate, as I have
considered
encountered.
the possibility of it, I don't know, perhaps pertaining to the fucking mark of conquest on him?
Maybe. Even so, this is a little extreme.
Perhaps, but this is what happens when you have superstition.
Anyway, Mr. Doggo, I don't know what you are. Do you mind coming with us so we can get this sorted out? We can get your friend, boss, buddy treated as well.
It blinks all of its eyes in a like you know, like a wave pattern at like a football game. It's
Yeah.
from left side to right side across its face, and then will scoot its paw underneath my chest and lift it above its neck and place me there. So I'm dangling off.
Okay, actually, I feel like I'm not gonna be weirded out by that. My character literally summons nightmares constantly.
Yeah, I don't really know why that would.
Yeah, that wouldn't creep me out.
Once the dog gets a bit closer, Anna will move somewhat close to it just to see what the person and the dog look like.
The dog will follow Alden up till about 15 feet from the rest of the group, away from the center of the clearing. And it'll
same-
wait as you get there.
Okay, so it's fallen out and but staying 50 feet away from everyone else.
That sounds about right.
Well, I
Going to have
suppose we should...
difficulty traveling back to the camp with us now, won't it?
Yeah. Anyway, I think we need to get the baby dragon out, right? So we can fast travel back.
Loris is waiting in town.
Guess we need... Of course, yeah.
We could just walk back to the town. It wasn't that far.
Well, no, that's... I'm talking about, the dog.
Mm.
Can't exactly take that in with us, can we?
No, but I can go get Polaris to come back.
That works.
Alright, I'll go get Polaris and I'll tell Polaris what's happening.
Alright.
So they're
Oh.
not surprised.
How scary is the dog looking?
I'd say pretty.
Alright, I'll prepare myself.
Don't have to be with him too long, so on the bright side.
Alright.
And he follows you.
Arrive back with Polaris. What?
Polaris looks at
is
it,
here.
like peeks around his shoulder.
Is it safe?
Define safe. I would say no.
I mean,
What?
Our
It hasn't-
expert's saying yes.
it hasn't attacked us. I think it's a bit
It
smart of
hasn't
me.
attacked you.
I mean, it hasn't attacked you guys either.
Well, that's because it trusts you and it's following you. None of us have gotten close enough for it to want to attack us.
Just make sure it doesn't try to hurt me, alright?
I would.
Will do.
Thank you.
Anna would have cautiously gone within 15 feet of it just to be able to see what it and the person looks like. It wouldn't have been there very long.
Alright. Nothing happens. The dog does spare a few eyes to look at you. As it does. It keeps at least one on everyone, but...
Fair enough.
Alright. Pretty sure we need to get closer to use the teleport thing, right?
Yeah, you need to get within I think it's 15 feet of him.
15
Yeah,
feet? Okay, so
something like
he
Something
can
like
stay
that.
15 feet away from the group.
Oh,
Well,
You might
15
get
feet
has
away.
to
away.
get.
Technically, you can stay 30 feet. Oh, 10-foot radius, actually, never mind. So you
Dog,
can
you
stay
have to get a
20
li-
feet away from one person. Well, no, it'd be only like 10.
Well, no, because it has to be 10 feet away from Polaris, but if the rest of the group's
Well,
10 feet away from...
Yeah.
I don't know.
But
Anyway,
we still occupy that square, so there's only like 15 feet, but it also takes up 4 squares, so it's 2 squares, so it's only like 10 feet. actually.
That's true. Anyway. So it's a little bit of a squeeze, but you are able to get everyone in.
Will the dog get in, though? Because it has to go pretty close.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get a little closer. We're about to open up a... I don't know if you know what a teleportation thing is. And you need to be at least 10 feet next to us.
The hound shifts its head to the side. You know that whenever a dog's confused, it just shifts its head to the sky
It
and then back the other way
tilts
and
its
the
head.
other way.
We're about to open the door in the middle of the world. Does that make sense?
Head to the side. Head to the side.
Okay, we just need you to get like closer
Move
to the groups
super
we can.
fast, like.
Yeah, that. Thank you, Anna.
It narrows all of its eyes at you before taking one step closer.
So a little bit more than that. We need at least 10 feet.
I don't think it know how far that is.
Yeah.
Give it.
It'll
Give it.
take 2 more steps.
Just another 2 more, and then you should be in range.
It grumbles a little bit before taking 2.5 steps. And
Okay, there we go.
retreating a bit.
Yeah, it's silly up there. How'd that go? Retreating a half step.
Okay. There I go. I think he's close enough now.
Yep, should be. And you guys zoop. And you guys find yourself kind of just warping a little bit. As you see the environment slipping by. It takes a bit. Like, probably about maybe 30 seconds or so. And then you pop out and you're...
2 minutes last turn.
Oh, then it would be 2 minutes. Never mind. You're just kind of all sitting there.
As soon as we back out, the dog jumps back as like a quick back step to get back about 15 feet away.
Sonny cracks his neck and his knuckles. Well, I'm going to get going now. I'm gonna find a nice tree to nap under and then fuck off. Whatever you all decide to do with him, the man over there and the dog, just don't make me live to regret it.
Well, I mean, dude hasn't seen you, so I think you're good.
Oh, know what I mean.
No, if he's a problem, we'll just probably end him right there. I mean, we have the entire camp to do it as well. Shouldn't be an issue.
Sounds good to me. Still, though, don't make me live to regret it. And I'm gonna just start walking off towards a tree.
20 minutes later, the
Come on,
entire
Polaris.
camp is fucking infected. Wukong looks up from his tree nap. God damn it.
Alternate universe.
Basically. God damn it.
You had one job.
Anyway. Cool.
Make sure you write to us.
No.
Oh.
So,
I don't even know your
Authentic
fucking addresses.
walks forward and like puts a hand out in front of you guys.
All right. Well, let's see. We should probably go report to Bob, but I know that on average the camp leader likes to do these debriefs himself. So, we should probably head to there. Thankfully, the main administrative building is not too far away from the southern gate. So, just follow me.
Okay.
We split up a little bit and send, one group to deal with the unconscious person and the other group going to the debrief.
I think we're gonna need to get permission before we do that.
Yes, you're not official camp members yet, as this was your trial period. You should be after the debrief, assuming that the camp leader agrees to it, obviously. So, just stick close to me. I'm rather well known in this camp.
Alright.
You guys walk in, and the road curves a little bit, and you get some funky looks from some of the people. There's a couple teams that come out and look at you, and as you're walking by, and
We see the dog, the nightmare creature, and the fucking teddy bear in its pajama clothes. Yeah, I see. We're a very weird group now that I think about it.
I mean, you're not the weirdest group they've ever seen. They've definitely
also not
seen weirder.
normal.
True, you're not normal, but they're not the weirdest. Keep in mind, everyone has powers, and some of them are definitely the nightmare creature's not normal. Definitely not the nightmare creature.
The nightmare creature. Not the nightmare creature.
Wait,
Oh.
this nightmare
The
creature or this
nightmare
nightmare creature?
The
Yes.
yes, actually.
He doesn't
yes.
even have his nightmare creature out. He has the dream creature. He has
Also,
the one.
after a little bit, Cuddles would disappear, as he wasn't given any dream points to found his substance or his usage. Because I didn't have it count as one of your summons.
Gotcha.
So he kind of poofs
There's
away.
also the literal ghost dog. I don't know how people are going to react to that one.
That one's pretty common. They have a couple of what are they called? Spectral hounds themselves in camp. There's a beastmaster that they go to pretty regularly. Anyway, yeah. So that being said, you guys make it to the administrative building before long, and there is currently they have you stand outside. From the looks of it, Bob's sitting right outside. You walk up to him. I assume you guys approach him.
Yeah,
There's a lot of people gotta talk to.
Fair enough.
I'll lead the way.
Oh, hiya, Fiddick. How'd the mission go? It went pretty well, I'd say. Definitely not the best news, but that's for the group leader, or that's for the camp leader. You know, true enough that. Well, he's currently talking to some bloke in there, but it shouldn't be too big of an issue. Let me go up and ask him how much longer we're thinking of for the for your debriefing. You give me just a minute. And Bob walks in, and it's gone for a second. I already talked to Sam about what he sees, but Bob comes back out a minute later. Actually, this is perfect timing. So if you just like to follow me, he's actually good to ready to take you now.
Alright.
Let's walk in.
Okay, you guys follow him in. Inside, you see you have to walk through a couple hallways or whatever, but you get to the camp leader's like main area, and you see that he's there talking to somebody else. Sam, if you'd like to introduce your character.
My character. So, in front of you, they're facing you at this point, as they were told you were coming, you know? So you see a man, clad in white clothes, white gloves, and a white veil that covers their face. Just a very, like, sterile look to them, with no skin showing. As they
That's
nod their
interesting.
head towards you to acknowledge you.
Can I do a perception to maybe try and get a better look at you?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh yeah, no, definitely
You're
not. That's all.
fucking lucky. I want you to know. Anyone else want to make a perception check?
I think I want to just for the meme.
Because
Do it.
Alden's lucky.
Sam,
it's
I'll
all
let you
yours.
just.
Go
I'll
ahead,
let you just.
bitch boy.
Sure.
Should I? Okay.
Yeah, do it.
I've been told by you to do it. I will.
Wow. What is this?
No
Natural,
one gets to see it.
natural 2, natural 3, natural 2.
No one gets to see it.
It got worse and worse.
That's glorious.
Out
No
of
one gets to see
curiosity,
it.
Hold up. I have an idea.
Have the dog.
Is the dog in here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the dog would be in here. Oh, you have
Out
a
of
little bit of a friend there with you.
through my blind sight, would I be able to see your face?
No, 16 isn't high enough. No, you can't see my face. What the fuck do you
Okay.
mean?
I'm asking because blind sight's an
Blind
entirely
sight
different.
awareness, not detail.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
So you don't know what anyone
That
truly
wasn't
looks
supposed
like.
to be
You just
advantage.
What about the light orange
said
robot? What does it
16
see?
still isn't enough.
I'm rolling for the light orange robot.
Do we have a light orange robot?
He does, actually, yes.
Oh, okay. Go
I
ahead,
don't know
roll.
what the mod would be. I'll just roll a d20.
Beep, beep, bap, 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 bap.
I don't know what the mod is.
I don't know either.
Probably like a +2. So 17.
Still a fail. The DC was 18.
That's so
Make
unfortunate.
it +3. Make it have proficiency. That's it.
No.
It's a 0 wisdom, but proficiency.
Everyone-
It doesn't have proficiency in anything.
No one sees it, and you're all very lucky for that.
Would we have died?
No.
No.
You would have been freaked out.
Yeah, I'm sure it'd be fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway.
Actually, wait a minute.
I
My
find it
nightmare.
really funny There's a plus
Oh.
10, 2 plus 7.
I guess the nightmare can make one too.
Another plus 7,
well,
another
Dream
plus
isn't here.
6. And no one managed to pass a DC 18.
Okay, that wasn't that was a 2. God damn it.
Wow, that's impressive.
No
Anyway,
one sees it.
so
Epic.
oh, you've things look different. Where's the monkey?
Oh, yeah,
Remember,
that-
Monkey said he was gonna go after this job.
Oh, all right. It appears the composition of your group has changed, but you're down a member, and you might be able to be up a member as well. You see, we don't do solo mercenaries here, and this gentleman here was looking for a job. So I was looking for a group to put him in, but figure probably best to put him in with you guys as well. If you're alright with that, of course.
It depends. It depends on him, really.
Well, that's entirely fair.
he's-
If you want to conduct your own interview after this, it's fine. If you don't want him, send him back into me. I'll find a different group for him. That being said, how do you say? How did the mission go? I need some details.
I'd say it went well.
Yeah, it went well. We got to the town. It was under attack by some monsters. Don't know what
Like
those
weird-
are yet.
Like the
And
big
they were-
old dog thing you brought in here.
Yeah. Similar to
Was
that.
taller once. There was one
Even-
big one though. He kind of slid.
We murdered the monsters, saved the remaining towns members, and then followed the trail. And then we found this guy.
The thing
His
he
power seems to have gone out of control.
And what's
There's
to
no
prevent
down
it from going out
conscious.
of control again?
Well, the reason it was out of control in the first place was because of what were the cuffs called again? Power suppressing cuffs.
Power
Bro-
restraining.
Yeah, they were broken power dampening cuffs.
Because they went haywire because of the power restraining cuffs.
You have them in your inventory. You can just pull them out and show them.
Oh, I can pull them out and show them. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, those things are broken.
Yep.
Here, let's probably keep those away from most people, as they have 2 very large pieces of shunchum in them.
Oh. Okay.
What color?
I will leave them on the table and let him take them.
He doesn't touch them. Actually,
Yeah, I'll leave them on the table.
no. You know what? He does touch them to pick them up to put them on somebody else. The moment he does, you all hear a mental screech inside of your minds. And he drops
Yeah.
them.
Don't do that.
And he drops them and puts his hands to his head. Ow! Oh man.
Don't mind.
Gee.
I shake my
Anna
head
dropped
sideways,
down
disappointed.
That's not what
Anna
that's supposed to
dropped
do.
Down, her blind eyes just bulging in pain.
Aye. All right. I'm going to have someone else take care of that. I can see what you mean, though. That is horrendous. Hey.
Anyway, the dude seems to have just escaped from somewhere. Don't think it was a normal place though, because he's currently covered in torture wounds.
Yes.
So as a branding of the Horseman of Conquest. Very important information that Alden forgot to mention.
Okay, well, I was
Oh.
hoping someone else would say the name because I couldn't remember it.
The Horseman of
Physicians?
Conquest.
Yeah.
Fingers, you know, you get
I
finger, you get to
don't think I've really heard of that, but I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you know what they are, so.
Here, back my dog
Okay,
won't go out.
I'll also ask, do you know what they are, Elise?
Well,
I
so
don't know my name.
how do I?
Say your name. I was looking at you as they said it.
You
So-
said Elise. You don't know
No.
my name.
He said at least.
Oh, at least.
Also,
It sounded like Elise.
I will
It's
say
really funny.
you don't remember anything specific about the Horsemen, just that they exist, that there was the Horsemen. You don't remember like their names or anything, but except for maybe Death. You probably remember the Death. He's pretty iconic.
Me or Sam?
Sam.
Okay.
I nod my,
How
I
many
nod
of
my
them
head,
do I
yes.
recognize? And do I recognize all the names?
You rolled the natural 20. I count that as a +5, so you got a 30. So you absolutely know everything about the horseman.
Everything you can.
Yes, everything you could know about the horseman, you do know.
Describe it.
That's a
Who's not to
29 out
describe
of
it
30.
though?
Would you say Poseidon?
I said it was a 20. It would be a 29, not a 30, but okay.
True.
Isn't it? Wasn't it 25?
It's a
Oh,
24.
it's a
They have a
24.
+4.
So it would be. Never mind. It would be a 20. It would be 29. You're right.
So it doesn't beat impossible.
Still probably would recognize at least the names.
Yeah.
No, I agree with that. I was just making fun of Multi's math.
I nod my head yes that I know who they are.
I'm talkative.
Well, I shall have Ophidic give his scoring of your mission. Ophidic?
And if I can learn and help her,
Definitely better than average. I'd say
twice blessed.
minus the monkey getting almost dead.
Funny thing is, the lady right there was a lady there
Probably
already right before me.
7.5, maybe 8.
All right. Good score then. Good score. Well. All right. In that case, I'm sure we can allow you onto our team. If you'd like to have your own little interview with the other person, feel free to go ahead. I would strongly ask that I don't really have any other teams to stick him on currently, so it really is up to you. After that, we can get you guys a little bit of an introductory tour of the camp.
What's your name?
I pull out a pen and paper. I write Islay, aka Isle. You would pronounce it Isle, but it's pronounced Islay in Solaran.
Well, I know Solaran. As a Solaran myself, I know Solaran.
Good, you water. But yeah, I write Islay in Solaran.
Anna can neither knows how to read it or can read it.
Anna cannot.
No.
You're fucking blind. You need Braille.
You could read,
Exactly.
yeah, you could read Solaran Braille.
But would you be smart enough to even learn Braille?
No.
No. Also, by the way, blindness is not a super common condition on Trilivor, as for the most part it tends to get cured pretty easily. So, Braille is not a normalized thing.
Why don't you talk a lot?
Alright, I'm back.
Is there a reason that we should be made aware of?
I nod my head no. There's no real reason you need to be made aware of.
What are we talking about?
We're
What's
interviewing
his
him.
name?
It's like Islay. I don't know.
I
which-
underline Islay on the sheet of paper again, and I point it straight at you.
They're blind. And they're dumb.
I nod my
So-
head.
So his name's Islay?
I nod my head.
Okay, Islay.
Why don't you talk, though? This is important information.
Is his character not talk?
No.
He's choosing
on
not
the
to.
sheet of paper, I write down I'm choosing not to. I'll be honest.
Okay.
What did he say? What did he
Uh,
say?
he- He's currently writing on paper. That's how he's talking to us.
Okay, I could see that he was writing something. What did he write?
He's choosing not to talk.
Well, that's annoying because I can't read that.
Also annoying because
I'm
if you
so tempted to write down on the sheet of paper that I don't care she can't read it, and then point it at her. But I'm not.
I'll give it you if you do it. I'm not gonna say it.
I'm not gonna be a dickhead. I want to, but I won't.
Listen, we're kind of gonna need you to be able to talk. You know, missions like these, life or death scenarios, kind of need, information conveyed quickly. Especially with someone who's blind, who can't read, you know.
I'd rather not lose my head because you couldn't be bothered to say, watch out.
I'll write down on the sheet of paper. I'll speak when necessary.
Okay.
You only get one strike with that,
Yeah.
though. If
What did he
you
write
fail
this
to do it,
time?
You know what? Just
just
give
wait,
me-
Anna. Just wait.
Anna, just give me a second. I'm going to pass all the information into your mind. Anything he writes down, I will pass on to you. There we go. Okay, Anna can now kind of get the information same time as we do.
So, Islay, what's your power?
I write needles.
Wonderfully specific.
Could you give? I don't expect you to go full out and show everything you can do, but just a slight demonstration as to what you mean by that.
I put out my hand, I put my thumb to the top of my index finger, and I kind of push out, and through the glove, a needle comes out. I have that needle in my hand.
Oh,
Well, between my index and my thumb.
that looked really uncomfortable.
But it is useful. I can't deny it.
I mean, I wasn't saying it wasn't useful, just saying it looks uncomfortable.
I mean, so is sending fire and ice out of your body, but you don't see me complaining.
I then pull my thumb back and the needle goes back.
What race are you?
We don't
I-
hire based on discriminatory.
No. We're not going to discriminate against it. This is, given the area we're in where racism is a thing, it is important to know how we may need to handle him being seen.
I'm
Nice.
going to write down Starin, what I would prefer to be perceived as a Solaran.
Makes sense. I don't blame you. Are there
Wait,
any?
you want to be perceived as the Stellarin? Or, not Starian? Or were you...
He's a Starine who wants to be seen as a Solaran,
Gotcha,
probably so he
gotcha.
doesn't get lynched.
I nod my head yes at that.
Points and nods.
I know I don't want to be lynched. Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha.
Personally, rather not die.
Personally, fan of life. Gotta be real.
Are there any skills that you have that you would say are useful?
I
or
nod
could
my head
come in
yes.
handy? Do you mind just saying a few? Listing a few, writing it down. I say, I just assume communicate to us in some way.
Yeah, I write down. I'm good at investigation, and I'm very good with technology.
Interesting.
Really good at technology.
Fucking really good at technology. Loves technology.
I am an android. That's what I haven't revealed yet. I'm good with investigation technology.
Does anyone else have any questions?
No. I don't really know what the first questions we asked were, so.
I mean, just his name and whatnot.
I think we got everything. I think maybe we should ask. Maybe we should ask if they have a criminal record.
We're about to be mercenaries. I don't think that matters.
Well, you never know. We might go to the town where they forgot to pay their bar tab.
I'm gonna shake my head. No, I am not a criminal.
Okay.
No, I'm not a felon.
Technically.
What do you mean, technically?
Well, if I had a few circumstances changed, I would be a felon.
I
for
suppose.
Sure.
I suppose that's fair. Yes.
Boy, he joined the mafia.
No.
I mean, that would make you a felon.
It would be. That is true.
I have no problem with him joining us.
No, me neither. Anna,
Wonderful.
you?
In that case, we shall get the hiring proceeded with. So, welcome to the team. Let's see. Would you have let the camp leader know your last? I mean, he would have had to for legal reasons.
Yes.
Welcome to the team, Mr. Oilex. We're glad to have you. And upon hearing that, Auroras, would you mind making me a history check?
All right. How important do we?
I
is
would
this
say
trip?
pretty. I would say pretty important.
Hold on, I want
Knowing that he's star-eyed and knowing that his name is easily Oilex.
I would say important.
Fair enough. Oh, did I not put it down anywhere? How many of those above average, below average things do we get, or above?
None.
10,
You
below
guys
10?
decided against them.
Oh, okay.
You have DM inspiration though, so.
You do have
roll.
You do have an inspiration.
There are
yeah.
DM.
Two
The group does have
points.
them, so.
So you're saying I can burn everyone's inspiration right
Just
here?
like Joseph.
No, I refuse.
23.
That's
Okay.
actually probably good enough.
Yeah, you know who he is. Would you like to share the information with him, Sam?
Sure, but considering who you are and everything, and what I've asked of you, I'm going to DM this to you.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm going to assume you're not going to share it with the group immediately, so I'm going to DM this one
yeah.
to you.
Also, would you mind DMing the exact description to me so that I know what he knows, so I don't accidentally spill something?
Yeah, I'll DM it to you. I
Thank
need to
you.
write it for him first.
Well, obviously.
You know, keeping secrets is bad. I would never,
You
would
would
never.
never do that.
Wait,
I'll
didn't
never-
Olgon reveal your secret?
I don't know.
He doesn't know it was
Yeah.
revealed, though, is the best part.
Yeah.
No, he does. Olgon went up to him and was like,
No.
you star-eyed
Exactly,
little...
and then you
Doesn't
said when he
remember.
got his new body, he
Everything
forgot
that
that.
happened.
Oh, shoot!
Everyone else
No.
knows.
Yeah, everyone in the
He
group knows
doesn't
he's
know
a
we know.
Well, not everyone in the group knows.
True.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Not everyone.
Prince
But
I don't think-
know.
regardless, he doesn't know.
I know,
we
but I don't really give a shit.
He's too stupid to know. To
True.
understand anything going on.
So, actually, yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 people that actually know anything.
Yeah, only Alden and Lou. Used
Yeah.
to be Sunny as well, but
Anna
he's gone
heard
now.
all of it. Anna heard all of it.
But just forgot, probably. Actually, make me a history check.
No, Anna would have remembered. Anna heard it all, and it all happened recently.
That doesn't mean you remember. There's a difference.
Remember your intelligence score.
I
No,
don't
that's
think
fair
that
enough.
is.
Would you
I think-
remember?
I don't think that is that how much you just constantly forget things, right?
Um,
Right, isn't it?
But Anna is also actively seeing the illusion magic.
This is true. This is valid,
fair.
actually. Anna was just given context for the illusion magic.
I think there's a little bit more I should give you. Actually.
You fucked it
I
up.
suppose
Justin.
that surmises.
But she actively knows it's hiding his race at the very least. Just know which one it was.
His appearance. Actually knows it's hiding his appearance.
So there. That's
fair.
If you have any more specific questions, you can ask me them.
This is the only specific one.
That's what I've told him so far, but he's about to ask me a question. So.
This is, obviously important for me to know. I feel like I would. Okay. Oh, I actually have one more question then.
Interesting. Alright, anyway.
Hold on.
Holding.
I don't care either way. This is just...
This is true. What Sam said is true. One second.
There. You happy now, Ricky?
No, because you fucked it up again, I believe.
I did not fuck it up.
I don't know. It's slightly after me.
That is information that I should know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Know what Multi just sent me.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it's perfect, man.
Oh, let's go, another Multi misspelling. I
Shut
saw
up.
you change your page.
Yeah, baby!
Hey,
My favorite. I remember
Yo-
the kites.
you should screenshot it and send it to the rest of the group.
Articles.
I saw it.
Coach.
You meant to say articles.
I did mean to say articles. And that's my bad.
Alright.
Anyway.
I think of more questions on DM, but obviously, since it's after the fact, I don't expect an answer.
Anyway.
But yeah.
Yeah, interesting. Neat.
Hmm.
So, that being
Never heard
said,
of them.
never heard of this man. Who could he be? I
Could he
have no
possibly
idea.
be?
Who could he possibly be? Anyway, so moving on. That being said, what were we doing? Right, introductions. So, alrighty then. Well, if you're down with having them on your team, then I shall send Bob off to give you guys a tour of the camp, so you guys can get a general gist of where everything is.
First things first, what do we do with him?
Oh, send him off to the medical wing. It's just a couple tents down. They'll be able to take care of him, and should he's got a pretty potent power, I'd assume, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure.
I think it might have been powered up a little bit by those cuffs, but still seems to be pretty strong.
Fair enough. Well, should he decide to be a member of this team, I would just need you guys to be responsible for him, to make sure he doesn't accidentally murder any more towns, if you will. I'll cut him some slack, considering that we've all had days where our power goes a little wacky, but...
Oh, cut him
Yes.
some slack. Accidentally murders like 60 people. Hey, he's fine. Don't toss him in jail again.
But
Burn
the
him to
accident.
death.
Accidental stuff like that does tend to be...
Accidental manslaughter.
Yeah,
Typical.
It was only one village, guys.
I only genocided one race, guys.
It's
I
not
only
that
committed
bad.
one genocide.
Jesus. There's only one planet, guys. Come on.
Once you get to 2, then we have to draw the line.
Yeah,
You know,
then it's
everyone's
like
fine
I
with one.
only Thanos snapped one universe. You still got 1,000
Well,
others.
listen, one planet. I mean, no real punishment. 2, you gotta pay like what, $100
I mean,
fine?
one person's a crime. 8 million's a statistic.
8 million is impressive. Anyway,
It's destroying
Anyway.
a planet a tax deduction.
yes. If
So-
the place you're paying taxes to is that planet.
But
Fair
I will
enough.
say that we do need to keep an eye on him regardless. Provided he wants to work for us, we can cut him slack, but if he doesn't want to, we'll probably have to turn him into what remains of the authorities.
Alright.
I'm a pragmatic man. Anyway, so, that being said, Bob, if you will. Right here then. Alright, if you'd like to follow me, we're just gonna do a little bit of a walk around the camp, you know? And he leads you out and starts taking you on a little bit of a tour. And this is where I shall go. Whip Baboo.
Oh boy.
That's a medium-sized map.
Indeed. I wanted to make sure I was able to leave marks on each of the individual buildings for notes and details and like, just so I know, where is what and what is what. Anyway, so that being said,
Fire in the center of this pretzel.
You are here.
yes, you are.
Yes. That's crazy. You mean we aren't all the way up here?
You guys are at the administrative building.
We're actually here.
You guys will need to take.
We're not
in-
even at the camp leader's place. This is just a junkie's house.
So
No, guys, we're here right
the
now.
the medical center is this building over here. So that's where you would take him first, and they would handle that for you. So that being said, you take him over. We're currently in the administrative area of the camp. A lot of business stuff, mainly office buildings, medical stuff, general camp care, This is also where we hold our little labs for our equipment and our. Like this is where you'd find a garage to get your vehicles worked upon,
Like a
So-
bike.
like a bike. Yeah, see.
I know.
Some of the outer garages are either the South Bank or Eastern Quarter, if I think correct. No. Eastern Quarter family is the residential area. No, doesn't matter. Anyway, so if we go just north of here, and it leads you up, let me get the ruler. It leads up here. I need to change the. I'm not going to change the scaling on that. It's fine. Actually, I might. Let me see something. I'm going to turn the grid on for a
He's
moment.
gonna break the map again.
Let's see. Oh, wow. That's just about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 squares is 200 meters. 200 divided by 6.
Well, the D&D uses feet, yards, and miles, not meters.
Shut up.
Get the metric system out of here.
Revolt against the DM for using a metric system. Thoughts?
That's a tax
We measure in
deduction.
corn dogs here, Multi. Thank you very much.
Okay,
Dinner's ready.
109.
What's for
So,
dinner, Multi?
Yeah, Multi, let's put it in there.
hush your nuggets. So then it's
This map scale needs to be way bigger.
I know. That's what I'm doing right now.
Does it really matter? The map.
Yes.
So like we're gonna place our tokens on here.
That's fair.
It's
Anyway.
just to show us where the camp is. And
Let's
There you
continue.
go. There's your scaling.
There we go. That's okay. It'll work.
Yeah, 600 feet is roughly about 200 meters. So cool. So it's just about half a mile. It's not a massive camp, but it's decently sized. Although, with this, I vote we take like a 15-minute break to grab some food.
You only say that because you want your food.
Yes.
Hungry little boy.
Also, we're at a good pausing point for a second. You know, he's taking you, showing around all the regions. So, give us.
I'm not dead yet. Surprised.
Woo!
You're welcome.
It's because they didn't listen to me.
You're welcome. I poked you out your
So we'll be back at 45 after the hour.
I'd like to know. By the way, I went over to an online coin, and I flipped it. You're lucky it landed on heads. Otherwise, Anna would have voted to kill you.
Fair, I guess.
Interesting.
If it wasn't for plot reasons, I probably would have been for killing.
True enough.
Honestly, I probably would have been for killing as well if I didn't nat 20 and figure out he had torture wounds.
I just would have done it, period.
I voted for
Or
killing.
not. Yeah, they still did it.
Yeah.
Also, I got my
In the
one
moment.
natural 20 for the session, guys. I'm amazed.
You mean the game?
Girl,
It's
I'm
never
one
happening
natural
again,
made
Robbie.
per day.
Fair, actually.
You guys haven't even seen the coolest part about me. And that's what the needles do.
I burn your veil. I'll see everything.
Why already?
I just realized. What's your passive perception? Alden?
25?
That's the 20 is probably high enough. Same with the 25. I'll describe it later.
Okay.
Wait, what am I getting described? Wait, what's happening?
The thing
Not
the
just
thing I
you.
said you were lucky to not see.
We
Oh.
did see. Sam is just a bastard.
No, it was DC 18. No one got above it. Not my fault.
I think my robot should be able to sing. If it's not good at combat, at the very least it should be good at seeing.
Not my problem. TBH.
You know what? You take 69 damage.
You missed. No.
It auto hits.
I'm immune to auto
Just-
hits.
You know you're not. This is an
I
auto hit
am.
that can't be immune to.
Not
It's
how
a
that works.
variant of auto hits, not the one that you were resistant to or immune to. So you take 69 damage.
Yeah, someone's saying he doesn't want to take the funny number damage.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
while
what are
we're
the
waiting-
chances of getting the funny number?
While you're waiting, do you want to have a Pokemon battle?
With the turtles? Are we going into go back to
No.
World?
Demon. Do you want to have a mock fight with my character for memes while we wait?
Oh,
I suppose I'll kill everyone.
Alright, let's fucking do this. You can choose the starting distance.
where the fuck are
Code,
you?
that's not worrying.
This isn't the best map for us to find because there's a.
We'll just guess it. It still has a grid. So
It doesn't though.
we'll just guesstimate it. It's okay.
I'm the referee.
Yeah,
That
let's
goddamn
say-
Aizen Sosuke?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it is.
Well, he looks like
Okay,
him, but he's
so
not.
It's about it's
No,
1 to
that is not
100.
Aizen.
It's 1 to 100. So instead of 5 feet, it's 50 feet.
Okay, 50 every 50.
Also,
this
this
is the
acts like
worst
the
map to do
Eternus
this on.
battle, and
We'll just do it.
All right, roll
this
initiative.
acts like the Eternatus battle, and Demon gets to start with all of his guys out.
Yeah,
that-
yeah. You can start with everything you want, as strong as you want it.
Yeah, you sure about that?
Yes.
You'll beat me if that's the case, but you know, have fun. It's a
I
mock
don't think
fight.
you understand. You say the strongest I want it. You mean past my dream point limits?
No,
Go beyond dream.
within your class
Go
restrictions.
beyond.
that's what I
Where's that
thought.
from? What
Um,
fucking anime has the cringe go beyond?
My hero.
It's my true. You're
actually,
right.
through Anna cheering him on, he has infinite dream points.
Fuck yeah!
Walden summoned me. Hey.
Let's do this shit.
I like how
You
you have.
actually need to figure out how many points this stuff needs to put.
Roll
Hey guys,
initiative.
Orgon's back.
Wait, what's this fucking take to make them that best?
Guys, look who I found in the corner. Everyone's favorite character.
Jesus.
He's a part of this now.
What
No,
more
then
crime is
that's
he gonna commit this
for
time?
everyone.
All of
So,
them.
3 points from that. So I want them to both
Here's
have that.
old Olgon token.
Can
Old
old
Olgon
Olgon
versus new
even hit
Olgon.
me?
Don't forget about Biram Lorum.
Biram definitely can't hit me.
I can hit you.
Can you?
Hold a frame, I'll specify that.
I have
Technically-
a. I think my AC. Well, with the save, yes, but with like AC.
No, not even that.
Give me a second while I just
Oh, true.
fucking figure out the
So,
math of my
technically,
I would
Did I
hit
roll any-
you though, is the thing, and
Oh,
I'll
I
do
didn't
more
roll any
damage
stuff,
than
I did.
that.
that's cheating.
Is it though? Is it really?
Alright.
I think so.
My initiative's a 19.
Yeah,
Is yours
just give me a
16?
minute. Mine's a 12. It's not meant to be advantage. That's just an
Okay.
accident plug. I'm just still doing math. There's a lot of points I gotta spend.
You see someone who's invisible, though.
Look who I found in the. Look who I found. Also,
Yes, just one.
I don't remember who he is.
Yeah, I'll
That's
be able to
famine,
give them both.
dingus.
both points.
I mean, I figured I didn't, but I honestly was expecting a little bit for it to be a ninja.
no, I don't know where he is. I found him.
Okay.
I'm not pulling him out though.
I believe you go first.
He's canonically watching this fight.
He
Okay,
is watching though.
1 second. Okay,
So this is just a
Um,
Pokemon battle, right? We're not actually fighting with our characters.
I'm gonna fight with my character, otherwise
Okay.
you win.
This is a
is a
straight
mock
Pokemon
fight.
battle.
Yeah, this is this is catch these fucking hands of blood frenzy.
Yeah, that's good. I'm putting these guys in front of me to block it.
So I'm going to rage.
Neat.
Only this is a crossing.
Wait, is that
Can you?
pure? Is that pure half damage? My god.
I didn't fucking
Yes.
make it, man. So that's 50. So this is
Wait, you may only enter this frenzy after smelling blood. Oh wait, is your creature made out of blood?
yep. My power
Gotcha.
is called the Crimson Curse.
Gotcha.
I wonder what is Crimson, though. I couldn't imagine. What is...
Okay.
What is going
I'm
on?
going. I'm
We're having a
going to
box street
attack.
Pokemon battle.
I'm going to attack your
Hold on.
nightmare.
Okay.
How close did you move? with the
Yeah,
ball?
you kill that nightmare. That's gone.
It's dead.
They have 70 hit points. They're not meant to be frontliners.
And you should have summoned a tank then.
Even you would have done like half of Missile Cuddle's HP right there. That one attack.
Why are your summons so weak?
Because they're support summons. They're not meant to be at the front taking the hits.
Oh man, this. Never mind. I thought you were gonna body me. This ain't gonna be a Pokemon battle. It's gonna be a goddamn beatdown.
Yeah. I don't know why you thought you had a chance. I don't know why.
Quickly.
Don't know why you thought I had a chance.
Quickly, choose this Pokemon right here, Alden.
Yes, choose him.
Choose this Pokemon.
I choose this Pokemon over here.
Ow, ow.
Hey guys.
Um,
Hey guys.
Who's the chump against?
Tom.
Against me?
Yep, against you.
Yeah, that hits.
The
That
chomp
Make
is
is-
not the
Make it
enemy.
DC 19 con save.
You
Oh,
do
no.
not have guns.
You
DC
pass!
Yes.
That's the end of my turn.
Oh. Give me a second
okay,
while I
Thomas
give myself
Right.
wants to use
actual.
he wins.
Hold on. Which move do you want Thom to use?
Which I want him to use. I want him to use self-destruct. Blow me up. Blow
Wait.
All right, I move right here. It's time to use self-destruct, boys.
So I'm gonna do this, and then my minion is gonna
Move
fucking do
forward.
this. Hi.
You want to move away. You want to move away. You just had Thom use self-destruct. Run.
That's the wrong Thom sheet. That's why. Give me a second. I gotta pull up the right Thom sheet.
Roll the hit.
All right.
It won't
Yep.
be hard.
Get
Hits.
23.
Natural 20.
Hit.
Unfortunately, my nightmare doesn't get 2 attacks. So you just take 24.
I love how it was a
damage.
natural 1 and a natural 20.
I
Right.
completely forgot that the description was death.
And then here's my attack.
You
Oh
get a
my god.
+3 to
I
your
am.
saves.
I am the future.
Okay. Ow.
Always have been, always will be. What can
I
I,
got
say?
a good hit in, at the very least.
How broken is one of them?
So you want to roll the damage?
I
He
did.
did.
For me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
We're
song was-
not
that
taking
was
Thom
it.
seriously.
Yeah,
At
the
the end of
song
your
was.
turn, any
I'll roll
physical
damage
effects
for
or
it.
anything, such as
That's-
fear, frightened.
Nope.
Realistically.
I can only.
Okay.
It takes action to make them do the fear things, or I have to summon them on top of you, which I didn't do.
Realistically, do something like this bunch. So that'd be 212.
Yo, I just kill
Alright.
everyone. in
Look at
the game.
that.
I'm gonna attack you.
Are you attacking me directly?
Yep.
Ow.
He attacks your life points directly.
There's the extra d6 damage. It actually rolled the GM, so I'll roll it 2. Okay.
Wait, an extra d6 damage.
Yep,
We
from
know who
blood
wins
frenzy.
this. I don't understand
Yeah.
why you two are still fighting. We know who wins this.
I
Because we want-
expect.
Fight the
I-
master.
I didn't. We can stop it here. I didn't expect his
Yeah.
summons to be so physically weak.
They're,
This is
they're
why
not
we
designed to
should've-
take damage. They're designed to support the rest of the group. They can deal damage like crazy, but they're not.
Mine are very chunky. They don't do a lot of damage, but they're very chunky.
This is why you
Yeah.
should have let Thom be in the fight. He could have won it for you.
You would have killed both of us.
It's like a Pokemon playthrough where you only level up your starter and Thom's your starter.
For a while.
Here,
So
still give me a
wasn't
minute.
really
I'm still
tempted.
eating, so give me a second.
Eat
Alright,
faster.
who wants to
Shovel
go
the
on
food
a
in.
fight against Thom?
You know what? Fuck it. I'll
Out of
send Mr. Cuddles to
curiosity, How
fight
much
Tom.
health does that big dog have?
Alright.
Are
you ready,
so
Mr.
out
Cuddles?
of curiosity, Dion, how much health does the big dog have?
80 something.
Look, I'll roll Dexter's initiative.
Oh yeah, true. We do need to roll that.
It has somewhere around 80, and I have about 70 myself.
16 for
I
me.
was wondering if I had more health than the dog, as I have 85.
Crazy seeing Dom rolled so low.
Why the fuck? Why is this initiative? The fuck? Why is it a +3? What the fuck?
Doesn't matter. You go first anyway.
The monolith had about
What the hell's
120.
happening there? Alrighty. So,
Dom doesn't do
how much?
anything for his action.
How much HP does Mr. Cuddles have?
He's got 25. Yeah.
I can theoretically not kill him here. With one attack. 2 will do it. What's his AC?
I think it was 10. He doesn't have my AC.
He legit.
How do
That's
you
12.
want Mr. Cuddles to go out?
With a bang.
With a bang, he says.
Hit him
Alright.
with the monolith like the parade.
No. I'll hit him with golden experience.
And he's gone.
So 20, so that's 40, but I get to add arcane jolt damage. So that's 44.
Wow.
But I
Okay,
don't
what
feel
da-
like I. But I actually
what-
have Blade Song up, so that's
Actually,
not
what
44.
damage type
That's
is that?
that
Instant.
I believe that is the weapon's magical if that matters, but I think it's
No, just need to know what
it's like
damage type
force,
is.
I think.
Force. Nah, he's resistant to radiant. He actually probably would have survived. Is the funny thing.
So that's 44, but I have Blade Song up, so it's not 44, it's 54. Do I have that? No. Yeah, that's 54 damage, I believe. Actually, that's a 32 to hit. Go fuck yourself. I use a flash of genius.
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this. He's already dead.
But I get another attack.
Oh
Touch the
no!
ground.
It's a natural 20.
Good
That's
job. You hit air because they disappear when they die.
Actually,
Alright.
you get one action, Ricky, to make Thal make a save of your choice.
Because save's gonna save from that fucking
Yeah, no,
bloody.
just a save of your choice. Go ahead.
Also,
Actually,
I've just learned
you
from my
can
brother
drop
that
the saves.
Hogwarts Legacy has officially started, people have started playing it.
Yep.
Yeah, and they're already getting canceled for it.
Really?
Save
What?
of his choice. Strength. Yeah, no, he did.
Oh, you want me to make strength?
You know
Alright.
what I'm saying?
Why is it? What the fuck is happening?
It has come to Thalm's attention that he is weak.
No, I have a
Oh.
plus 14. Where is it at? Advantage isn't even toggled. Why is it rolling at advantage?
Thalm has just broken the game.
Guess? What the fuck?
The
Anyway,
game looks at Thalm and
Yeah,
just decides.
It's 20.
Are we all ready?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Do you have a movie you want to watch?
Yeah, we're gonna Thal. Delete him.
Delete those two also. You don't need to be there.
That's the.
Mom has been smited from the world. He's gone now.
Alright,
As
so
he should be.
Marianne?
we are starting in a couple seconds. Oh, we can
Look at
continue.
these
It's
two.
fine. Oh yeah, no, now it's
get rid
time.
of
We can go. So, Bob starts leading around. We got the shopping district. There's a couple places that note around here. But the potion shop, they're pretty good. We like them. Anything you need, potions, poisons, type kind of stuff. Keep in mind, you do have to get to know them first before they say anything too strong. They have to verify your strength because let me tell you, some of their potions are not for the weakest.
You can't handle my potions, knight. My potions are too strong for you.
My potions are for the strongest, and you are the weakest.
My potions are for the strongest only, and you are clearly of the weakest.
Potion seller!
Potion
Yeah,
seller.
your word.
Potions! I am going into battle.
And I need only your
My
strong
strongest
potions.
potions!
Anyway,
If I'm Sean enough, can I get him for free?
no, no, it's it's not quite what I was referring to. Very,
Might
very
be a while
different.
before I get potions then.
But that's run by the Partiques. We like them. They're pretty cool.
Speaking of money, weren't we meant to get paid for the job we just did?
No, it's a trial job.
Gotcha.
Man, y'all
So
just got
Damn.
interned.
We did get injured.
You are not
I
you're
didn't
not
get it,
employees at the camp when you're doing a trial job. You're freelancers at that point. And the people
We've gotten paid for getting Bob up through the barrier. He
You know-
did say we would.
Yeah, that's fair actually. I'll give you a cut of my pay for that. Here, I got paid a decent amount of money. I'll give you a good 10% of it. How's that sound?
So I paid her.
Wait, how much is 10%?
Which check number?
I'll give you 10% of it.
I went into.
I need a number here, not a percentage.
I'm gonna give you 10%. Here, take this. And he hands you over a bag, which looks decently full. Of what coins? You don't know, but it's full of coins.
It did warm up today. It was warmer for a
If
while.
I look in the
Presenting
spec,
that to the group as a whole.
basically
Out of
no money in
curiosity,
here.
Multi.
You and
Cold winds,
hmm?
not a
Was it presented to the group as a whole? Because if that was intended to be shared among the group, I don't know if a god here who it's meant to go to as a whole.
No, the god would have specifically taken your cut of it.
It's colder downstairs, yeah.
How much is removed from my debt?
So, if you inspect it, that's a good that's keep in mind it's 10% of what the group got paid, not what I specifically got paid. That's a good 200 gold there for you. So, you know.
And I believe there was only 3 of us from that original job. Because Sonny left before he collected his paycheck.
That's true. Well, for those of you who are, you know, part of the group, you can split it however you like. I mean, you spot a whole group now. I don't know. You run your group out. Oh, shoot, that's right. I've just remembered something I'm supposed to do for you guys. We have to set up your group details. Namely, we need to set up what type of jobs you're going to be doing. We need to set up who your group leader is, who your vice leader is. First, I'm the leader of my group, and Ophidic is my vice leader.
Dibs on vice leader.
It's not. It's a vote thing, you know.
Yeah.
We let you guys
I
decide
got
who your
it.
leaders are.
No, we are not doing dibs.
Yeah,
This is
I call
too
dibs on
important.
leader.
No, Alden.
Okay, Alden's the leader, I'm the vice leader.
We also need to get a group name from you guys.
I'm not doing this again. Let's be original now.
Let's have a vote if the dibs count. How about
No,
that?
no. We for real need to get like an actual vote of who the leader should be. We'll get through with this tour and then we'll decide that amongst ourselves.
Yeah, that's fair
Yeah,
enough.
maybe
Make sure
maybe we do the tour first, then we figure the rest of this out.
make sure you let the camp leader know before the end of the par. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. So, thankfully you guys joined when you did because we were initially thinking about heading out tonight actually, but things have come up with the swamp, and apparently there's some rumors of some group moving about our camp. We can't really trust. I don't know. Something's not right. I don't mean to tell you a whole lot. It's really, it's not to be shared among, you know, the common folk. And he kind of looks over at the eastern wing. But we think there's something setting up in town here. It's not good. And so we've postponed the move into the camp until we can get another, you know, investigation done. Oh shoot! I wasn't supposed to tell you that, was I? It doesn't matter.
There wasn't enough information for it to be harmful.
That's fair. Yeah, just keep your eyes out. If you see some people acting real suspicious, please just let your leader know, and they'll report to the camp leader, Mr. Contrain.
That's good.
But yeah, anyway, back to the tour. So, if you walk up here, you'll see that they actually. So let me just walk over here. Stop by the shop. Over here.
Shop. True.
Not shop. Medical tent.
The people shop, as it were.
Yes.
Like a
And you-
car shop.
And if anyone's paying attention, you'll notice that there's a man there laying there with a dog sitting there by his side, a little hex wolf. It appears to be comatose. Anyway, moving on. So, You guys. And where you stop, he stops right here. This one here's a bestiary. You know. If you want to get some beastie friends, this is where you go.
Why, hello there.
And you see as a little small cat person. Small black cat comes heading out of the shop.
You just please let me know if you need anything, eh? I only deal in the best of the creatures of this world.
Yes, yes.
I think I'm good. I got my cloud and I got my minion.
I want to insight that. I want to see if he's telling the truth or the best.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, let's incite this motherfucker.
He seems
Oh,
suspicious.
that's
Anna, you believe him. You think you got scammed in the black market.
No.
Alden, he gives off the vibe of a very sleep. Ricky, have you ever seen Rising of the Shield Hero?
Clips
The slave trader. He gives off the vibes of the slave trader. That's
Gotcha.
that's the vibe that I designed this guy off of. Woo!
I knew I was something was coming. I knew after I got a natural 20, something was out for me.
Slavery
I
is.
knew I should have been scared when I rolled a natural 20 earlier.
Always,
but
he would be a good person to ask what slavery is. Is it a career or an unfortunate circumstance?
anyway,
And he'd say
But
career.
yes, you just let me know, and I will ring you up with a very, very, very good purchase. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
I'm good.
purchase. For context, anyone who's played a Monster Hunter game, he looks like a palico. He's a very small cat.
See you, Ohio.
I'll be right back. My dog wants to go out again.
See Ohio.
Ohio. Made in Ohio.
Anyway. So, but Ricky's gone. It's fine. I was just gonna say that he gives off sleazy vibes, but he does genuinely seem like he has some good product.
Yeah.
Eh.
I mean, you don't tend to sell bad slaves, so
Not slaves. I mean, some of them are sentient, but that's besides the point.
they're slaves.
It would be slavery then.
They're just non-Trilivorian sentient.
That doesn't mean it's not
Change.
slavery.
Well, you are digging a hole here.
Anyway, they're not
It looks
people.
like he
It's
gives
fine.
out, it looks like he gives out unpaid interns, Smile.
In the form of
Anyway,
animals.
moving
But yes. Yeah, so moving on. Get up here. Well, now we're walking past a little tech district here. This is the tech district he points out. This little area of the how you say area of the camp. It's well guarded, so please don't try anything. You will get shot if you try to start any trouble. They don't mess around with that kind of stuff. But yeah, no, they good product here. Got any tech items, they'll sell you or repair it. There's a couple of repair shops. Though admittedly, a lot of the shops have been closed down recently because when the whole thing with the sky happened, you know, it's
Yeah, mistletoe
Kind
the tech.
yeah, that's the one.
A convenient spark and zapping sound coming from my spinal implant.
Convenient. You're not there. You're in the medical tent.
Where did you get here?
When did you get here? Anyway,
Nothing to get to that quickly. It's safe.
so then leads you forward. This way you're gonna get some general, supplies, rations, traveling gear, that type of stuff. Bunch of odds and ends shops over here. This is why also you can get some like armories and start heading more this way, and you'll find yourself in the magic district. Find a couple magic shops, a couple magic item shops. Yeah, and there's a couple. There's a library. It's pretty nice. I don't really go in there much myself. I'm not much of the magically inclined, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, not very magically inclined. But for those of you who are, he looks over at Aurorus. Those of you who are magically inclined, it's feel free to stop by. They like customers.
Good to know.
So keep in mind, if you're a Star Rhine, and he looks over at Easley, just keep in mind.
He doesn't know I'm Star Rhine unless the camp leader told him.
He would have been informed about it. He's the one that brought Easley to the camp leader.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yes, that's why. Anyway, not the point. He's the one that brought Easley to the camp leader. Keep in mind, if there's any Star Rhines, they don't take kindly to them. If you're caught in the Magic District, just don't get caught in the Magic District.
If I can get some money, that I might try to see if I can afford something. Well, when I can get
any money anytime soon.
So yeah, if there's only 3 of you, 200 divided by 3 is like what?
66.6 repeating.
I'm back.
So 66 gold, 6 copper, and 6 silver.
I don't know if anyone cares about the copper and the silver.
I do.
You can take the copper and the silver from me. I'll just take the 66 gold.
It's less money in the negative, please. I want mine.
Fair enough.
I'll just take 60 gold because that makes it so easy.
No, wait, it's divided by 4. Lou would want to cut.
Lou? Oh, that's not fair.
He didn't do shit.
Fair.
Well, they didn't do anything to get Bob through the barrier either. It was all Polaris. What's your point?
I don't think Lou was there for that session.
So you don't get a say.
Yeah, you're not here. You left. You couldn't pay.
I'm just saying that it's not a valid argument to say Lou didn't do anything, so he doesn't get a cut when you all didn't do shit either.
I would also like to say Lou wasn't there.
He was? I don't know what you're talking about.
Was he there?
Yeah.
Okay, if he's there, yeah, then it's 50 gold each.
Yeah.
I'll steal some of Lou's. I'll steal 1 copper from him.
Could just lie.
It could just lie. We can't say anything. Oh my god, Justy, could you stop, please? Thank you.
Anyway, so, yeah, that being said, it's around here, Magic District.
Dion, if you want to do that, put it on.
The money is passed over to Anna.
Hide from others.
Void just devours it, and a note falls
Keep in
through
mind,
the void,
keep in mind, I can
Anna
still
looks
see
at
it.
and just and can somehow and through some kind of god magic can just see 482 gold left.
Anna is slowly paying off her debt to whoever she stole from.
That wasn't stealing.
No, the god willingly gave it to her.
Yeah, but where do you think he got it?
Fair enough.
Maybe he just got it from a bunch of, left around coins.
Did he go to the fucking pouch to pull out a couple gold coins?
Yeah.
Honestly, he could. He could just reach between the cushions and pull out 700 gold coins.
Across the fucking universe.
Yeah. See, his power is actually a harvest from
He's
He's
doing a good deed here. He's returning those gold coins to the economy.
Exactly.
Please
Moving on.
continue with the game.
Yes, moving on.
Continue. Move on.
Anyway, over here, if you like to follow me, in the Western District, we have the individual residential areas.
I'll BRB.
And for smaller teams, like 3 or 4 people, and they're not big teams. Most of the group leaders live here. The more well-established teams. I technically have a tent here. I don't tend to sleep here because I like to stay with my group, but besides the point. I know my brother. I live up here with my brother actually, in one of these houses over here. And then somebody, the smaller groups live in compounds over here. But the over on the eastern side, you got the residential and the family, because some of us mercenaries, you know, we got families that we got to take care of, and can't really leave them behind, so we bring them with the camp. So we have a real area where we've set up for them. A lot of the houses are multi-family. It's like apartment buildings almost, but for tents, you know. So it's wacky things, you know. So, and then the southern district is the group residentials where most of us live. There's a lot of barracks. Is where you can find your training. A lot of mess holes down here. There's a couple food stops up in the market area. Not important though. So, yeah,
I'm back.
Yeah, the southern districts where you can find your morning training, your what's it called? You get up in the morning, you train, and you work out. It's got a name. I'm not important. Now we usually spend the first part of the day just working out. It's making sure that we're up to snuff. You know what I'm saying. So anyway, that being said, if I have any questions, we're gonna assign you guys a tent as a couple open ones. So you guys just have your pick, and it's not gonna be super private. You're gonna share with probably 2 or 3 other groups. Usually is how it works here. Barrack style situation. I can see you guys don't have any women in the group. That's fine. Usually the women sleep separately from the men for obvious reasons.
Don't we have one?
Papa,
No.
I don't know how to tell you this, but Anna's a girl.
DM forgot. Let's go.
Ada is now a guy.
That's
just
my
like-
bad. That's me personally.
Gender reassigned.
You're bad, but it's funny to
Looks over. Wait. No, you're a woman. Never mind. Okay, so you're gonna sleep separately. We have the I don't know. There's a couple of the tents in the area. You'll probably get stuck with one of them. There's not a whole lot of women that work in the camp. Those that are crossing women, like yourself. But it's yeah. I don't know. I feel like we've got a decent ratio. It's at least 3 to 2. Your group is just very male, which is fine. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah? I mean, my group's all guys, so nothing wrong with that.
Do you know we're all? How you don't know what Cuddle's gender is?
Cuddles
Oh.
with us?
I pull Cuddles out as I say this.
Is-
Well, now you're
I
bringing in
thought his name was Mr. Cuddles.
I think constructs are androgynous.
Yes.
Generally.
We don't
But
tend
not
to consider
necessarily.
constructs or summons, in the factoring of things. Because usually we just count that with the person who's doing the summoning,
Yeah, you know I'm messing with you, right?
Yeah.
I'm not being serious.
Of course.
Mm-mm.
Anyway, that being
Anna would
said,
just have a confused face when you say that you weren't being serious and that it was supposed to be obvious.
so honestly, you guys can pick something probably in the outer reaches. Pick a tent. I'll put a mark on the map for it.
Right here.
Nope, can't do that one.
I want it.
Also, what color do you guys want to represent the group?
Blue.
Do we
Light
want
blue or
blue?
dark blue?
I think a dark
Let's
blue.
do.
pink.
Let's do
we want
abyssal black.
All right.
Let's
I'll do
not
that.
do black.
No, not black. I would want a color. I think
Let's
dark blue is a good
do-
choice.
I would prefer light
Random.
blue, but I can settle for a dark blue.
Let's get a random color generator.
That's how we end up with huge.
Tell me
cream.
when to stop.
Stop.
Now,
Salmon pink.
Let's not do salmon,
Yeah,
please.
no.
It'll just blend in, honestly.
Antique pink.
No pink.
I shall do a
Pink is
random
interesting.
color generator.
Traffic blue.
What the
Traffic isn't blue. What?
traffic blue?
Moss gray.
Anyway,
You show me.
stopping in
honest.
3, 2, 1. Pearl Night
No, not
Blue.
yet.
It's a very dark, almost navy color. That's fine. We
I
can do
can
like.
settle for
Fine with
that.
that.
All right. So you
What
guys.
about chocolate brown?
Yeah, it's
Pick-
blue. You're right.
Chocolate rain.
It's chocolate
Purple rain.
Some stage.
I am currently going slightly insane
need to
at the
listen.
moment.
You're good.
Why?
Because he wants to play and he can't because he decided to put his character in a fucking
This
coma.
is torture.
I need
You,
to listen
you
to Purple
chose
Rain
to put
now.
your character in a coma.
Don't make us kill your characters so you have to make another.
Okay, just because I decided to torture myself doesn't mean I don't.
Anyway, so
Just
you
'cause
guys
Then let's
Pick-
hurry this up.
pick a tent.
Where are our options again? I was letting dogs out.
This southernmost area.
Over here.
This one then.
In number. Okay, you know what? Here, this area down here.
I want this one.
This
though.
one. Let's do this one.
Yeah, let's see this one over here.
I like
you're,
this one.
You're too far up. You have to be just above.
So underneath
This
this
one.
street, underneath this
Okay.
street,
This one right here.
this.
This one.
This one.
This one right here. It's right on the edge.
I like this one.
So you guys want to do this one?
My
Yeah.
vote's for this one.
All right,
Except
cool.
for that one.
so where's
Should really
Anna
get a
going
bigger
to
one,
sleep
but
at?
As soon
that's
as we
funny.
leave our house.
We should genuinely pick this one. Like, just actually. This one's
Yeah,
probably the
fair enough.
best.
Okay, fine. We'll pick this one over here.
This one's
Actually,
the funniest,
hold
but this
on,
one's
hold on.
probably like the
No,
best.
no, this. Let me. I need to zoom in. It's that. Oh, this one.
And then where's Anna at?
Anyway, so you guys have picked this
So
one.
where's the tent Anna will be
Yes,
staying
this one.
Um, Anna will be staying on the
You can say
other
it
side
often.
of the camp, on the other side of the thing. So probably gonna be sitting in this one over here.
I would like to ice
Could
the
also
door
just do
shut
this
as soon
one.
as she
Just
enters.
make it convenient and just have her across from them.
Fair enough.
I walk her inside as soon as she enters.
Hooray! Hooray!
My ice is indestructible. She can never break out.
There you go. I'm gonna mark that as the lighter blue, as the more blue. All right, there you guys go. There's your guys' tents. That's where you guys are gonna be staying. If
It's
you ever
gonna
get
take Trusty. It's gonna take Trusty a bit of time to wake up, right? Maybe we should do a bit of a time skip. Maybe like a couple days.
Quickly vote
Days?
for
days.
Pars.
Also,
at most.
while
These
while
off.
we're in the group residential area, Ilu will be in the ethereal plane.
Makes sense. Ilu can see a couple other creatures in the area as well that are just kind of vibing. Looks like they're bound to some other people as well. Now, it's not a super common thing, but there's definitely not an insignificant number of them.
Fair.
Anyway, so it'll take roughly 4 hours for him to wake up after his thing gets jump started. So it's probably been about an hour and a half. So give it 2 hours. 2 hours jump time skip. In that, I probably okay, cool. Been 2 hours.
Hold on, we have to get a vote in.
We do.
Yeah, we need to decide who's gonna lead the group.
Yeah.
So, who all has a vote in this? Is my question.
I would say
Probably-
you are a part of it.
You being recruited to the group, you get a say.
Yes, you are a member of the group, so you do get to vote.
The only one who won't get a vote here is Trusty because he's currently in
Um,
the hospital and we don't know what's going to happen with him.
Rule.
You okay with that, Trusty?
There is a rule for
Yep.
voting for team captains. You cannot vote for yourself.
I vote for myself.
I
Ah,
vote for myself as well.
I don't think you should.
Also,
I broke the first rule.
they tend to vote for the team leader in front of the camp leader, but you guys can sort of make a decision beforehand.
Well, if we're going about who should be leader, as much as I'd hate to say it, probably Fireboy. He's
Yeah,
been
I was gonna.
part of the group longer than I have.
I'm gonna warn you now. Probably they might have some issues with that, considering that he's a minor.
I don't. They hired me before, and I was like the vice.
You
I
were
was
not.
essentially secondary vice.
You were not vice captain.
Oh, he wasn't. That's right.
Essentially.
No, captain was Olgon. Vice captain was Lou.
I don't.
That's why you said essentially.
Yeah.
Lou should not be leader at all costs.
So we really don't have a lot of choices here, because not Lou, not gonna be Bralneus, because he's not a part of the group yet, and
Same
Nah,
character
nah, nah.
because he just joined.
Why not my
Make
character?
the fucking conscript the leader. Do it.
Well, because we don't really know your character that well.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
hear me out. Someone definitely could vote for me.
They could. If we're trying to get like a top 3 here, I'll probably say me, Alden, and Anna.
Don't
I
play.
know.
Don't do Anna.
Never Anna.
What are you
When?
on about?
When
No.
Anna?
Anna out for you.
I just never Anna, man. Never Anna.
You know, sometimes I forget just.
I'm gonna keep in mind you do also have Crayson. Probably not a good idea to do him though. Is
No, he's not
No.
here half the time. So our real choices are 3 people.
Me.
So
The new
3
guy.
people, the new
Okay.
guy, and Alden.
who
Me,
would Lou vote
Aurora's
for?
Alden. Those are the real choices.
Leader, but can I
So
be
why
vice
do they-
leader?
No.
Also, why do they have a problem with being leader but don't have
Why
a problem
not?
with joining the fucking company?
That's why I'm ignoring it. That's why Aurora's is a possible candidate.
Well, why do they allow people?
Let's
allow-
just swipe that whole problem under the rug. He can be a leader candidate. If they have a problem, they can talk to the leader, which would be him. They can call his mother with their not functioning cell phones.
Well, it's sort of like this.
Hey,
It's sort of like the same idea that you can have like a server be,
He's not a server, he's a fucking
Anyway,
compatible
I know, I know.
operator.
Time
Yeah.
to vote.
I 3 choices here.
I'll mention it in character, but just for simplicity's sake and speeding things along, I would say myself because I have effectively the most experience out of everyone. 2 timelines worth of experience.
Yeah, you
Do
should
you
have
vote
voted for me.
more?
That's
Yeah, you
fair.
shouldn't vote for me as leader. That's too much work.
Yeah, I keep like sleeping and don't really know enough about you easily to put you as leader. Vice leader? Maybe. Leader? Not yet.
To be fair, we could always have a revote after a bit of time has passed.
I would be fine with that.
That is-
Basically, that's what we should do.
That is true. They do allow for revotes after a certain period of time.
So
just-
I say that for shits and giggles, we make Alden the leader, and then Aurora's the vice leader.
No.
Great. That's
I
funny.
would like our
Do it.
leader to be useless, not the vice leader, because it's funnier that way.
It is so much
No.
funnier. Let's
It is
do it.
clear, but we
Listen,
need
you would
in
have more
character.
power in the group, actually.
But you would have to go to meetings, and you would be in charge of managing the group. You would be in charge of conversing with the group leader and doing debriefs and yada 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 yada.
I say we make Alden the leader and If I can.
Can we get an emergency
Aurora's-
revote if the people we vote in are really bad?
How about we do this for title wise? Alden is leader, but like
Yeah,
actual
no.
leader.
Actual
is me.
role, you would be leader. It's just funny because of, the sake of titles. But
Just fucking throw Alden under the bus every single he doesn't want to be leader.
if our leaders are bad enough, like leader and vice leader, can we get an emergency revote?
If your
This
leaders are bad
isn't
enough,
fucking
they
permanent.
just
It's a
fire you.
goddamn group. It's a band. You can replace members anytime.
Ah,
Yeah.
fair. Dang.
All right. With that underway, we can move on.
Yeah.
Alright, and we're gonna go on a mission now.
Do we want to go on a mission yet?
No reason
Well,
to do
keep in
anything
mind,
else.
night has fallen now. The black sun has officially risen.
London has fallen.
And
Finally!
so, Grayson has power.
Burning down.
I would like to power and cast bright light within 500 feet of me.
If you.
So for the next 4 or so pars, it is going to be nighttime.
Yes. Finally, I'm not useless.
Hey guys, guess what? For
What?
Anna, literally nothing has changed. You can't tell it's nighttime.
Yeah,
you,
what about
you, you would be able to tell actually. There is a lot more magic associated with the black sun. And you notice
Oh,
that
cool.
all of the they don't get more powerful. The spells don't get more powerful, but spells get a lot more vibrant at night, specifically when the black sun has risen.
Also,
Cool.
Grayson, now that your character is here, I get to describe my new character to you. I am a man who is
Check.
clad in white and black with some gold trimming on his clothes, white gloves, and a white veil that covers my face.
Please make a perception
I
check.
have no skin showing. You also may make a perception check.
If you would
for
like
me.
All right. Not terrifying in the slightest, thank you.
to. It totally shouldn't be. It's fine.
It totally shouldn't be.
Yeah. I can hear smiling behind that. It's fine. So I'm not.
Totally
I'm-
shouldn't
I'm-
be. It's absolutely fine.
So far, no one else has beat the DC, so maybe you.
Yeah, we
you
all rolled
Our
Creed.
perception is high enough, so I don't know if you're.
I
still
will
wanna do that.
describe that later. You.
He failed.
You got the
That's
same thing
bad.
as almost everyone else. That is a fail. You don't
Out
see
of
it either.
curiosity, let's see what my -2 gets me.
I
I'll be
know.
rolling.
You better
I'll be,
than
ro-
that.
I'll be
18 at
rolling
20s.
for the future.
Damn,
Aw,
Dang.
That's cool.
That would have been
Could've.
so funny.
Just use your inspiration, man. Come on, do it for the meme.
I'll use a lucky point.
True.
That's one off.
It is DC 18.
That's so tragic.
Oh my god.
God damn, it was so close.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. Anyway, so that being said,
Okay, rest in peace. Great.
um,
All right.
you guys get a notification. Not a notification. You guys get a. Oh, I will say.
So wait, we have a 1 hour break. We have a 1 hour break where we're not doing really anything.
Essentially, you're getting moved in. You're getting settled in.
Cool.
I don't have much possessions.
No one really does.
I want to break. Oh boy, that's nuts.
Can't own possessions.
True, that is a nap for you.
No, that's a hit die. We have a short rest.
Good. I get my 4 HP back.
Oh, I get my
Yeah, let
summons
me
back.
roll my hit dice. Yeah.
So, multi. What?
I
Right level
failed
would it be?
that save. I'm close to dying.
Let's see.
True.
Let me check the scale right now. Give me a moment.
Thank you.
I am 1 away from max HP. That is
Probably.
infuriating.
It's probably like level 3 right now.
All right.
Wait, how
I'm
how
not
far away
sure.
from you from max HP are you?
1 hit point.
I can literally give you that 1 hit point before I go to sleep.
He
I still have to drink
can.
my stuff.
Cool. Thank you. That would have just been annoying.
He gives you a little band-aid.
Oh yeah, and I get my spell slots back on a short rest. Cool.
Indeed. Anyway, cool. So you guys get a short rest. Then, after a bit, you get a little. Bob would pop by again. You guys everyone settled in yet?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, in that case, if you would just like to follow me, we'll get you taken care of, yeah. So yeah, just
He kills us on the spot.
number one. It looks like your mystery man has started stirring, so he should be waking up pretty soon here. One of our healers are gonna get to him, and simple just kill runes should wake him up.
If you're gonna do that, you might want to have some people ready to suppress him if he decides to attack.
I suppose that's fair. And honestly, I should be good enough to all get Rob. Immovable object and all, you know how it is. So, that being said, yeah. So, use for me.
Oh yeah, and one more thing. During the short rest, Anna will use mending to fix any tears in her clothes.
Fair enough. All right, cool. You guys head down to the medical shop, medical thing.
Yes, it's a shop. We told you.
The human shop.
And you walk in. Is this the group? Yeah, it's the group. They're here to, make sure he doesn't get too crazy. He's a Hazel, right? Yes, he's a Hazel Eye. Wonderful. So he's in the same strength group as these folks here. All right. Resin. As you say. You see the one nurse lady tap Bralneus on the arm, and whoa. There's a brief glow. Bralneus, you are conscious and in a lot of pain.
Hold up. I cannot be rendered conscious unless they have turned on my seer implant.
Yes.
Only way.
They would have turned it on.
Okay. So I'll assume it's functioning as normal.
Yes, it is functioning enough for you to be existing again.
You'll see Bralneus sit up, jerk up, and look around, somewhat panically, before
the nurse stumbles back and pulls out a gun, points it at you.
Okay, whoa.
That's
Bralneus quickly raises his left arm. Is it still covered in my normal guardian wrappings, or has it been opened?
They would have opened it up and then closed it again.
Can I lower the gun that the nurse just fucking brought out of nowhere?
Hold up. If it got opened, it can't be closed. It was it's like a cast.
Oh. If it's like a cast, they probably wouldn't have opened it then.
All right. Bralneus will quickly, a reactionary, put it in front of his face like a shield, holding it to the side.
Miss Nurse, maybe you want to put the gun away?
I'll put it away when he has calmed down.
He just woke up, but maybe you should go outside for a bit. Seem a little tense.
He did also murder an entire town of people. I don't know if I feel comfortable letting him stay out of my sight.
Where is Harrier at?
Harrier is by your bedside.
Yeah, but he also has a big crazy murder dog that's starting to look really angry the longer you point that gun
at this point, if she hasn't shot me yet, after like 4 seconds, the dog has already moved to completely shield me.
She'll step away, and she'll step farther away. Well, he's your problem now. And in almost like a militaristic training style, she will back out of the tent and flip around the corner, and she's gone.
All right, what's your name, kid?
Says
the dog
of the group.
The dog will move away back to the side of my
Okay.
bedside. I will ignore you for a moment and press my hand against its snout and close my eyes for a second. Open them up, and they glow briefly before I look back at you. What year is this?
I don't know, Multi, what year is it?
1618.
Yep.
1618.
Okay, here, guys, let me do something real quick.
Where am I?
Anna would not have known.
In a mercenary camp.
Where?
Not too far away from the Solon capital.
Why am I here?
The little creatures you made, I guess you weren't controlling your power or whatnot, but I'll still say you did, for just simplicity's sake. You made a bunch of, creatures, basically nearly murdered an entire town. We found you unconscious, brought you here. Yeah.
Why am I in Solar? Did the
Um,
warden send me here?
No, we just found you in the middle of the forest, injured,
Maybe because the
starving.
chaos waves.
What's your
You know.
name? I look towards the child.
Oh, I'm Aurorus.
The other child.
Hey.
The other child.
Are you saying the one that
I'm
looks like
fucking
a
an
child?
adult. Screw you.
Oh,
Are you talking
okay.
about
I
the
didn't
one
know that.
that's
I'll look towards Alden.
You're talking about the 4'9" girl?
He's talking to me. My character's not a child.
I'll look towards Alden.
Alden?
Where do you come from?
I never gave a fucking town a name. Shit.
It's okay. You can just say. There we go.
Yeah, I will do that.
Censored.
TV static.
Yeah, please, that
Tell me a childhood memory.
Why?
Do you not remember one?
I do, but that's a weird thing.
It's a very,
to
very
ask
personal
somebody you
question.
met.
Describe any memory at all, and in a very as fine as you can.
Okay, I will describe my father, I guess. Describe a memory of him teaching me about medical stuff and shit.
All right. As you do this, after about 2 minutes, you'll notice my guard drops completely. This is an illusion. Well, good to know the warden isn't haunting me. Why am I here? The warden
Again,
didn't send me, and I'm
found
not
you in a
in
forest.
Because of the red waves.
Maybe the red waves?
red
It's
wave.
more. Oh, then it is almost certainly the red waves.
I'll be right back. My dog's being a fucking pain in the ass.
Understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, what happened is,
You don't know
during
what
the-
happened.
I would have been watching the tournament, my friend.
Yeah, but the news reports have. I suppose you probably could have been watching the news.
He has second world memory as well.
This
Yeah.
is also true.
If there's one memory I for sure know, it's what happened.
I suppose that's fair.
More than anything.
Continue.
Basically, during the tournament or whatnot, it was hijacked by, I want to call them cultists, basically, Johnny fanatics, the Red Chum Chum god. And basically they put Red Chum Chum in a place it shouldn't be, and red waves messed up the whole world, teleported things, destroyed technology. The world is now a Torus donut, however you want to call it. It's quite strange.
Maybe an illusion would have been more believable.
If I am here, if I'm not in the nightmare world,
Oh no, it's kind of a nightmare world.
Who is this warden you keep mentioning about?
what will you do with me?
Oh,
If this isn't some trick.
are you a friend or an enemy?
Good question.
I cannot answer that question.
Well, if you turn out to be an enemy, we'll probably, fight you.
We'll probably put
But,
you in jail.
Yeah.
I'd
Or
rather
if,
be executed.
or if you're friendly,
Okay, why are people
could
suddenly
join us.
echoing?
It's crazy. Anyway, it's fine.
If you're going to throw me in jail, kill me now. Bring the nurse back in and have her shoot me.
An enemy hit.
Alternatively, if you'd like, we could offer you a job.
And if I refuse, jail?
Pretty much, yeah. You did murder an entire town of people.
Indeed.
Admittedly, we also are aware that it's not really your fault, but it still would hand you over to the authorities.
You're just renaming a pair of shackles and casting them upon me. How long?
How long what?
What?
How long would I have to serve?
I don't know. That's up for the jury to decide. Considering
How
all
long
the
would
factors,
the
though,
verdict take?
I'm back.
probably about maybe a day.
I see.
So, what's being shared with us so far?
Nothing really. It's mainly us sharing with him.
Briefly, I've mentioned a warden, a nightmare world, that apparently this isn't an illusion. And, I've come to terms with the red event, how I got
What?
here.
Could I do some kind of check for when he mentions the Nightmare World?
Yeah, you could do insight, I guess. I'll give you info.
I was going to think maybe Arcana because my powers are based around dreams.
It would be insight.
It would be inside. It's
And
not a literal
it's
nightmare.
not the literal nightmare world. Just just somewhere that is a nightmare.
It's
in
illusion magic,
a metaphorical
probably, or
sense.
illusion abilities.
Oh, that's in that one.
Yeah, Alden's not getting nothing out of that.
Do you wanna roll that again, or?
No, I did click it again, so it might pop back up because it lagged for a good while. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there.
Do you wanna re-roll then at one, or just keep it?
I'll keep it.
So there's nothing I can give you with a 5. I mean a 6. So.
Yeah. Anyway.
Anyone else want to roll?
No.
Anything beats a 5, right?
That definitely beats a 5. Notably.
Statistically, a little higher.
That doesn't feel fine.
Alright. My comments go over both Aurora's and
It makes sense.
Alden's head.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Anna and Grayson, however, pick up that on the pretty obvious fact that the warden, the way I speak about him, and mention this nightmare world, it's very clear that he was changing my perception of reality somewhat.
That, and considering the torture marks from earlier, by the way, yeah.
Out of this brief conversation, that's all you get, though.
Oh, do you remember what you did?
I was told my curse killed some people.
Yeah, you're whatever they are, kind of massacred a good chunk of the town.
A chunk. It was like.
It appears you were not listening earlier, so I will repeat what they told me. Apparently, I'll have to work for them, or I'll go to jail.
I wasn't here for that, so I did not get that. But
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I repeated it. I would prefer to know how long I must serve a prisoner again before I am...
Oh, you mean as a job? Mainly we just kind of need to see if you're actually going to be a danger to society, you know. Then you can stay on for if you'd like to. Otherwise, we'll set you free. We mainly just need to check that you're not going to go murder some more people when we let you go.
Yeah, we need to make sure that the reason this happened was because your powers went out of control, not because you're a fucking psychopath.
Yeah, what the elf said.
If it is your concern, then I will go out of my way to kill people. You won't have to worry about that. However...
Did you just say you will go out of your way to kill people?
No. Please perk up your ears and listen.
My bad.
I don't like repeating myself.
I have hundreds of years. I heard that.
Oh my god.
Bob will look over at Chris and just have a befuddled look on his face.
He's a little insane. Don't mind him.
Not important. It's fine.
If it's about my power, then it's why I've been imprisoned since birth, so...
Since birth?
If that's going to cause issues, I would like to request death first, then.
Seems like you've had a pretty rough life, then.
I don't think that's any good.
I imagine. What's your ties with the Horsemen of Conquest?
You see visible rage in his left arm that is covered in that hard leather cast flinches, and his emaciated muscles bulge with crossing strength. Clearly still wasted away, but a good bit strong. Part of the cast fractures just a little bit, but still holds. Hate.
Got it.
If you must know, that is my heritage. As distant as it may be, luck did not smile on me.
Bomb's gonna lean over to probably whoever's standing next to him, probably Alden, and just be like,
Looks like we got a little bit of an edgelord on our hands.
Yeah. That seems to be the case.
Anyway, that being said, still willing to offer you, again, it's not my group, so I'm just gonna back off here. I guess I'm the de facto leader to you guys. Pick one. We can offer you a job. This group here, the one that rescued you, it would be the one who would be kind of in charge of you, as we've seen that they can clearly handle your power. At least as a group, So.
Very well.
If you get out of control, they'll handle you. If you don't, then they'll be your best friends,
I will wait. I will wait until the jury deals out how long I must work for.
Oh,
I will agree to that.
The jury? Oh, I was referring to your prison sentence. We're gonna need at least a week of your helping this group out before we'll let you go.
A week?
Yeah.
At least.
At most a week.
At most.
That seems a little low, seeing as he's
Keep in mind,
right
1 day is 12 Earth days. So
yeah, but they feel time differently. Like a week to them would still feel like a week to them.
No? What?
Oh, well.
It feels days a long time.
Technically, a week would feel like a week to them, just not our week.
We don't. Trilivorians don't perceive time differently.
Oh, they don't perceive it different. I kind of assume it did.
For some reason, Multi just really likes fucking up the calendar. So.
Woo!
Fair.
a trial of a week is 84 Earth days.
Okay, yeah,
Not even a year.
Work.
That's a good 3 months. So yeah, it's like a week would be a good amount of time at most.
And you won't just hand me back to the warden if he were to come?
Friend, we don't even know who the warden is.
Yeah, a little hard to do that when we don't know who that is.
If anything, we kind of already have a bias right now talking with you against him, so.
I mean, he did seem like a pretty, rough chap. Nurses said you had a bunch of torture wounds, and, yeah. And considering what I've heard in this conversation, you seem like you've had a little bit of a rough upbringing. So, no, we're not going to hand you off to anyone who would come collect you. Now that I think about it, I don't even know how to come find you, Trackers are down over the world, so... I don't see any way of tracking you. Maybe like a spell or something.
There is a crystal in my neck.
Oh. Is it tech?
I do not know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Where were you before? Like, where were you in the world, by the way?
I was born in Cross. I do not know where I was after my birth.
Fair enough.
I assume some black site.
Well, that's above my pay grade, so you guys enjoy your new friend. And he's gonna pat all on the back and pat probably whoever is next to him as well. Just have a good
you'll
day.
have the nurse come back in here and break my cast.
Sure.
I can do it.
Thank you.
I could do it.
No.
No, Anna.
Either way, what is
Why
your
not?
name?
Because I feel like you're going to break his arm along with the cast.
I won't.
Yeah, I think I'll just do it.
I won't.
Do it,
Go.
Golden.
Do I need to make a check for this, or is this something very basic I should be able to do?
Make me a medicine check.
So long as
with
you have
advantage.
experience, so long as you have do you have a high quality knife or something?
They have medical
I do have a
supplies in the
dagger.
room.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I can probably break it for you. My character literally spent years as a doctor. This just be something he could do.
So it takes a good while. It is a very sturdy implement, but eventually comes off. And my entire left arm is a fleshy claw thing. Like I don't have a hand. Or an elbow.
Quick request. Can the person who's producing everyone's echo please mute?
That is just Grayson.
King.
Anyway. As my arm comes free, I move it a bit. And then it'll shift into a sort of needle format, and I will stab myself in the leg as my veins begin bulging up and become a vibrant, normal blue, and my emaciated form equalizes a bit. It doesn't fix completely, but I look a lot better as I'll take it out and change it back into its claw. I'll sit up off my bed and weakly stand.
Well, first things first, I think we need to get him food.
We also need to know his name. I'm not gonna call him it or anything.
I will be in your service.
Okay, and your name is...
I'll look over to my monstrosity next to me. That is Harrier.
Okay.
What's your name?
I would have to think on that.
Oh yeah,
That's weird. Why wouldn't you know your own name?
because Brolnaeus is not a crossing name. I've just realized. Not important.
You could come up with like legit any name.
How do I describe this? I may look young, but I have experienced a lot. Most of it nightmares. I do not know my name. I will have to think about it.
Okay. I guess while you think about it, we'll just give you
Anna
a...
has a confused face.
I guess
In
we
my
can just...
memories, I cannot discern the real ones from the fake ones.
Oh, okay. I guess we should just call him something else while he thinks about it.
How does
Oh.
that sound?
No.
I know.
Call me Flux.
Flux?
Got it.
Fair enough. I mean, that works
Flux.
as like his name is Influx, you know?
Got it, Flux.
By the way, my name's Aurorus. Figured we'll make an introduction.
I see. Are any of you still
I'm
injured
Anna.
after that fight?
No, we took a short rest after that, so most of us should be healed.
The only skill I have of use is my ability to stitch wounds. I am very experienced in that.
So we have 2 healers in the group. Got it. Less work for me. That's good.
How fast can you stitch wounds?
Are you still injured in any way?
No, I am perfectly fine.
Well, I could probably bring someone from, let's say, give them about a quarter of their life back if I need to.
With your power or your skill?
With my skill, I can stabilize someone. With my power, I can do that.
With my skill, I can bring someone up. I am confident enough in that.
I feel like I've lost
My
all the
name's
voice
Anna.
since last time.
Overall, I'm just. My name's Anna. I'm just kind of strong, I guess. I can use some magic.
Okay.
I'm also blind, so don't expect me to see very much.
Very well. I will make sure to speak my thoughts around you.
Thanks.
This is a mercenary camp, correct?
Yes.
What kind of jobs do you all do?
I think that's to be decided. I think we still need to talk about that. We only just formed recently.
Yes.
Very well. I shall follow.
And I suppose we should go ahead.
I'll just look around meekly.
Let's go ahead and take care of business with the camp leader. Get everything sorted out.
Yeah.
That sound good to everyone?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
An odd yes.
Sounds fine.
What were you saying? I had to handle something else with my cat.
Or we're just gonna Go finish things up with the camp leader, get everything situated out.
Yeah, we're gonna vote for Norris's camp as leader, right? Right?
Yeah, Aurorax will be leader and I'll be vice leader.
No.
Vice leader, but I'll still do most of everything.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think you guys told fucking Olden that you were gonna vote him as leader. I feel like that's like you did sneakily behind his back.
Alright, so we arrive in Big Boy Chamber, whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and also Dion, while we're going, Anna will have Ilu come back into the the plane that we're on and introduce you to Ilu before letting him go back to the ethereal plane.
Okay.
Indeed. Well, you guys go back to the camp leader, or you guys find Bob. Oh yeah, we can
Before, one thing I wanted to mention to the two people with 22 insight is, when Flux mentioned he'd prefer death or, over imprisonment or, internment or servitude, that was a brave face. You felt like, he would, if that was to come to pass, he would immediately try to escape and fight his way out.
Indeed. Interesting. Also, I should have had Bob rolling inside. Nope, absolutely not. Alright, good. Neat. That's a crisp natural
Did
one.
he add to the list of...
That's a crisp natural one.
Three
What the
people
fuck?
now.
Another one.
That's
So it-
oh.
Wait, can we just put that? It went nat 1, 22, nat 1, 22,
22,
nat 1.
It did. Holy crap, it did.
Perfect pattern.
That's
House,
right.
baby.
Anyway, fun times.
Alright, now we make it.
Yeah, anyway, so you guys head down to the camp leader, or you can find Bob takes you to the camp leader. So you guys figured out what you want to do for your group stuff, right? Yeah?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Alright, cool. Also, probably should explain to you what the different jobs are you can do in a camp, right? Yeah. Just so you guys can get your bearings for what you want to tell the boss, because I don't think I explained that to you earlier. So, there are a couple different categories you can go into for jobs. You can be a generalist, you'll get notifications for everything. Most people are generalists, but we have a couple of specialists out there. We have, for other specialist stuff, we've got SOS calls, we've got, community service work, we've got... it's not available to you guys now at your current stage in, your work, but, espionage in the legal sense, detective work. Oh, yeah, that's right, detective work. That's another thing you guys could do. There's also monster quests, fetch quests, Of course, if you guys don't know what you want to do exactly right now, you can start off as generalist, no problem. Admittedly, we need a couple of new groups in the magical item job department. The last one, let's just say our last
What's
group.
the magic item department do?
They
Go out and find magic item.
Yeah, it's a dungeoneering group. They brave dangerous areas to try to collect items of great power. Yeah. Mainly to keep them out of the hands. Oh,
How did that went?
Question: are we allowed to change our job group
Yeah,
at any point?
no problem.
Okay, we're not stuck in that.
You know, especially if you start as a generalist. Most of the groups start off as generalists, but I will say we do need some. My group in particular, we specialize in espionage and monster removal quests. Specifically like larger things.
So we can choose 2 different specializations we need to.
At a later stage in your career, mainly you just pick which ones you want to do, which ones you don't want to do. That kind of stuff, you know.
I imagine if you specialize, you get priority and
Yeah, exactly. You get the better kind of those quests.
If I may voice my opinion, if I must work, I would prefer to fight monsters and beasts.
That's
I don't
fair
do
enough.
well with people.
Yeah.
In that case, maybe we should go generalist.
Keep in mind, Dungeoneering does actually have a lot of monster fight as well. I mainly say that because the last group didn't come back.
So we go for the magic dungeoneering thingy-majiggy. We could fulfill both of your requests. Fighting monsters and hunting for magical items.
And since it seems like we'd be one of the few, if not the only group, I imagine we get both the really good jobs for magic items and money-wise.
Yeah, exactly. Admittedly, dungeons aren't the most common one, which is why we haven't spec'd a whole lot of people in that group. But we've been getting a lot more reports over the last couple of days. Not days, sorry, last couple of pars. Since this whole red wave thing has happened, we have gotten like 3 different requests from people saying that a dungeon has appeared out of nowhere. Keep in mind, for those of you who aren't familiar with the terminology, a dungeon is like a haunted area, or like it's a more dangerous area that's most likely abandoned. Maybe there's some bandits. Occasionally, a bandit will take. They're down to dungeon. Yeah.
So the red waves are causing more dungeons to appear?
Yeah, from the looks of it.
Got it.
It's an area with a high concentration of monsters and such. Okay.
Yes. Usually for dungeons, though, the thing that separates it apart from like a monster destruction quest or other things like that is usually there's something at the center of the dungeon powering it. Usually it's a powerful magic item. Other times it's a mage, or other times it's occasionally there's a large piece of shuncheon at the center of a dungeon that's giving it something a little extra, a little extra something.
Shall we go talk to the camp leader now?
Yeah, so we're walking on our way now. It's just just next building up here. See this big one right here? Building. I don't know why I call it building. Tent. It's a big group of tents over here. This one specifically is the main administrative tent. So you walk in. There's got a couple different sectioned off hallways. You follow a thing in, and wait here. Let me see if he's in the middle of something right now. He walks in, walks out. No, he's good. You can follow me. Come on in.
So we're all agreed then? We're gonna specialize in the dungeon stuff?
Others.
And it's definitely all for it.
I don't believe I am entitled to an opinion, but
You'll remember of this group too.
Yeah, if you'd rather do something else, say so.
This is already my preference.
All right. So, have they decided their group specifics? From the sounds of it, they've got a couple of ideas. So, just for context, we need a group leader, a vice leader. We need your specialization, or if you just want to do generalize, we can do generalize as well. Admittedly, generalize don't get very good money starting off, but that's not really the point. That's not really important at this exact stage in the environment. We also need a group name. We already assigned you your 10, so you don't need to worry about that. But other than that, I think that's about it for group specifics. So, first and foremost, let us worry about the leader and vice leader voting. Have you guys already picked one, or do you need to vote here?
I believe we've already picked one.
well, I suppose we should still hold the vote. Who have you guys picked?
I'm gonna point towards Auroras, and I'm pretty sure most of the group's gonna point towards me.
Everyone else
Yeah,
points towards you except me.
Points at Alden.
Lou
Wait,
Lou
what?
points at Anna.
Yeah, well, his vote doesn't count.
Listen, I'll just go ahead and say what we're really doing. He's gonna be leader by title. I'm gonna be leader in actual leader.
No, that out of character. That's not how this was decided at all. Like in game, you're vice leader, he's leader, but mechanically, like you'll be leader more or less. The funny, if you say that, you make the funny go away.
Yeah. It's not funny when you explain the joke. You gotta let the joke happen.
Ah,
okay.
right.
I guess I'm leader.
All right. Well, if you'd like to, you can have your vice leader accompany you on meetings, just so you can share some of the responsibility as well. So, and then that's your leader. Who's your vice leader?
I will point
Point
to
at Auroras.
Yeah, Auroras.
Lou points to Anna again, probably.
Since I can't vote for myself, I'll point at Ilse.
Fair enough. All right. So, in that case, Jared, you wanna? You see Crossing Man. Come on. We get writs of group formation written up, please. Ah, yeah, sure, right away, sir. Thank you. You see Jared seems to pull a pen out of the air and starts writing things down. You see as the words, there's almost like a glowing thing coming off the page. All right.
This is a decision that can be changed later, yes?
Yes. Admittedly, it does need to be approved by at least 2/3 of the group.
Fair enough.
Yes. If you wish to vote out a different leader, of course you can. We'll just get Jared here to scratch out the previous contract and we'll write up a new one, yeah? Anyway, looks like we're done, boss man. Here. So, just to confirm, this contract will allow Mr. What was your name again? I need left a place blank for it here. And he points at
Is he
Alden.
talking to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Alden Herald.
Okay, Alden Herald. Yeah, there's a bright little and Alden, you feel a tingling sensation inside of your soul.
No.
All right. And vice leader is he points at, Auroras.
Aurora's called Matt.
He writes it down, and there's no flash, there's no sensation, there's no nothing. Could I pull you aside for a second?
Yeah, sure. I figured.
All right. And so here, I'm gonna hop into pregame with
Could I do a perception to see if I can hear what they're saying before you both leave?
Wait a second, my dad's here.
Oh, all right. I suppose you could probably make a perception check. And if you reach
29.
I guess we're staying in here.
No, we can all we can all go to the chat. To the private
I would
chat.
also like to listen in.
All right, make me a
I
perception
have
check.
decided.
It is DC 20, by the way.
I am also a nosy person. I shall try. I have to roll decently well.
Nope.
I did not.
You did not.
Harrier will try and listen.
Quick question. I'm going to have Ilu in the ethereal plane go and tell me everything he hears.
Fair enough. I mean, you already know this information, so it doesn't really matter anyway.
Me and Harrier have a telepathic link, and he understands the languages I know. So.
Fair enough. So yeah, in that case, Alden. Alden, Anna,
Everyone except
and
Grayson.
everyone except for Grayson and Sam's character.
What's up? I'm new.
I
I'm
should
not
we
have
just
leaving
have to-
because I already know this.
Yeah,
Like,
you,
as a person.
you know what? It's fine. We'll just. Oh, he's deafening himself. Well, we have to wait for him to get back anyway. So.
we could come up with a team name because we haven't
Yeah,
done that.
yeah. You can start coming up with a team name.
Oh, I'm thinking we use Battalion as part of the team name.
I'm back.
And then
Oh, he's
The
back.
never mind.
Dreamers.
Nah, not the Dreamers.
I
That
don't-
feels weird.
Hmm.
I mean, we're considered
Our
crazy,
team name
right?
should be Failure.
No. I have an idea for a name.
We should be the Crazy Aids.
We have 8 people though. We only have 7.
Okay,
It's miscounted.
Here's an
Hold on.
idea. What about the Deranged Battalion?
No. Why
that's good.
battalion?
I don't know. I just really like the word battalion.
I don't feel like it fits here.
What about Maniacs?
Let's not strike fear when we.
Maniacal 7.
What if you
What
lose a
happens if we
member
get more
though?
members?
We every time we lose or gain a member, we change the name by 1 number.
Man, that would be a pain for the cat.
It just is magically tied to how many people we have.
Hold up. I
Yeah.
have a name. The collection of 4 plus 3.
No, we need a much more complicated math equation.
4 to the power of 2 minus what would that be? That would be minus divided by 2 minus 1. 4 to the power of 2 divided by 2 minus 1.
We're just making it so overly complicated for them when they have to do fucking paperwork.
No, they would not accept that name, by the way. They would not.
Would they accept the fucking what did you say, Jesse? Maniacal 7?
No, I said the collection of 4 plus 3.
Oh, was it Sam that said Maniacal 7?
This.
I said the Maniacal 7, yeah.
Yeah, I like Maniacal 7.
What was that? 7 to the power of what?
7 times 7 times 7 times 0, making it 0 plus 7 makes it 7.
True.
Anyway, no, they don't tend to allow for numbers in the name.
Whoever
What
said
about
they were written in numbers?
What about
What if it's a written
What
word?
about
What if
that?
it's 7?
Oh,
what about
Boobies.
God damn it, you jump bastards.
what about that one?
Give me just a second.
Let's skip this for now and vote on it later.
yeah, this is unimportant.
By the way, Sam, your character
So-
does actually hear everything that is said because as Anna hears what they're talking about,
Anna
she
doesn't
gets
hear.
the message.
Anna
I-
doesn't
Anna-
hear.
I'm
Anna
gonna say
failed.
Yeah, Haley
was
does.
Trusty. He's
All
using
right.
you to
Just
sneak in
follows
and listen.
them
Oh,
and
okay.
just
Anyway.
tells her everything that was said.
Oh, and then you tell me.
So me, Anna, and Alden here. So let's head to chat.
No, we can. I'll
Except-
just stay here. It's
Um,
fine.
Okay.
And
I
it's
also
also
get the
every message.
Because Anna's transmitting it to Sam's character, right?
Literally
Yeah.
only one person doesn't get this. At least in the current
That's so sad.
All right.
moment. And I can give it to
RP
him
time.
later.
True.
RP
All right.
time.
All right. So you guys hop in. He pulls Aurora's aside. Hey, do you using an alias?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I do need your true name for this to work.
Do I have
Eh.
to speak it?
Yeah, unfortunately.
What languages do you speak?
Common, Solarian, that's Crossing as well.
How do you hide a name in your
That's about it.
languages?
Some names actually translate between languages, so.
Yeah, that is actually fair.
Yeah. Just Common, Crossan, and Solaran. I pick up some words of Aeron from the boss, but that's not something to be considered of.
Yeah.
So, what's your name?
Can I see if anyone is listening?
Make a perception check, DC 18.
That would be a problem.
Do you want to make stealth checks to counter that?
I'm just gonna say DC 18.
Alright.
They're in there.
Oh, meets
Exactly.
it, beats it.
Well, he doesn't know Ilu's listening.
This is true.
Yeah, new floors.
Do you know Illu exists? Is the thing.
You do, but that doesn't mean you know he's listening.
I mean, he can assume.
You can
though.
assume, though. I mean, you can assume what you want, but you have no basis.
Wait a minute, give me a second while I check something.
I have the basis to know that he can. I don't know
Right.
if he is.
Exactly. So if you accuse him of listening, you're in the wrong.
Yeah. I'm not accusing, but I'm gonna keep that.
I
in
believe I
mind.
can actually make him re-roll that with prophetic dreams because this is a roll against me.
You know, it is
True.
actually. You
What,
can.
motherfucker? I want you to re-roll.
I'll not
wow.
use my inspiration.
DM inspiration, will it save you? Will it save you? It does!
It does.
It saves hard.
Counter inspiration him.
Arrange to do that. I'd like to go see
Anyone have a counter inspiration?
Still 2 lucky points.
Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Let-
You can
Well,
only use one
you
lucky
know,
point
besides
per
the point.
per roll, though.
Yeah, but if
It's not how
doing,
lucky
like,
works.
use back and forth with inspirations and other messing with rolls.
Yeah, let's just leave it at that 23.
Yeah.
Gotcha, okay.
Unfortunately.
Man could have let the funny happen.
Actually,
I
I cast
couldn't.
silvery barbs.
Actually, Monty, is that spell banned? That is an important.
Silver Barbs
is
is
banned.
banned.
And I
yes.
also
Okay.
can't cast it. So I'm in
I
a
mean,
double
I-
negative here, which means I
Cast
can't.
it.
No, a double negative is a positive. You can't.
Exactly, that means I can't. Because I'm in a double negative. I can't cast silvery barbs.
No, anyway.
Oh shit, I'm in 3 negatives. I don't have the mana to cast it. But I also don't have the components. I'm safe.
Alright.
You also don't have a spellcasting focus.
I don't need it with component cast. Oh shit.
You
What
do
with
need it
mana
with component casting.
Ah, fuck. Damn it. Shit.
You're also out of range, and you don't have line of sight.
Hold on. Yes, I need one more thing. One more.
Anyway, what are you gonna do with that 23?
You can tell that they are listening.
Oh,
Speci-
yeah.
Specifically, I'm going to say that you can tell that.
I'm not moving. I'm just trying to listen real hard.
You can tell that
So-
Alden is listening. You cannot tell that Harrier is listening.
Is it possible that we could, move to just a separate tent or something?
Well, you concerned about them listening in, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Yeah, just follow me.
I've got to leave, guys. I'll catch
You're
you
good.
later.
I was gonna wrap up the
See ya.
session after you guys do your. Oh,
He's gone.
it's fine.
Ilu will follow.
Fair enough. Or actually, better yet, I can do this. He flips up another page, right side of the contract.
Hmm.
By signing this contract, you hereby agree that no information shared within a 5-foot radius of this bubble shall be shared with anyone who is not involved in this contract. Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Sign here.
That's fine with me.
Technically speaking.
Ilu is technically within 5 feet.
Yeah.
Who is
that's
not
still-
involved in this contract?
Yeah.
Technically, they are involved in this contract. It does affect them.
Nah.
Who is not directly
which-
involved in the creation or signing of this contract?
Just lick the contract, Ilu. I mean, like,
And to write a sign here. Sign here.
Because I'm signing this, it doesn't have to be in, any. It doesn't have to be in combat, right? Or the language you understand, as long as it's my real name.
Yeah, so long as it's real name, yeah. And to be fair, your signature
Alright.
doesn't even have to be your real name. It just has to be your signature, how you would sign. It has to be a viable legal signature.
Oh, that'd be
Which
great
means
if
it has
somebody
to
had
be
a
your
German-
legal name.
That is true.
Yeah,
you
no,
you can't say it just had to be a viable legal signature, but it doesn't have to be your real name.
It's going to be my real name regardless. I suppose since everyone already knows, it doesn't matter if I ask. Theoretically, is Star and Thieves can't, it would be written and still not be,
No, unfortunately.
He's doing everything he can to hide his name.
Okay,
That's
fine. Then
that's you can't convey names. It's more of like signals.
yeah, okay, I figured. That's why I figured I'd ask. Then I'll just do it in Boon.
Fair enough. So you write in Moon
Let me
Rune.
see your name then. I can read Moon Rune.
And there proceeds to be a very shining bubble that pierces all planes of existence. Alright, yeah, nothing shared within this bubble is allowed to leave. If you break it, just don't break it. Yeah, anyway.
He never
So
shares
is he
his
no
own name.
longer allowed to share his name ever? I
At least not in the context of this conversation.
Okay, I can deal with that.
It was kind of weird that he.
that feels
okay.
a little excessive.
Anyway,
Basically, it's useless. I can still say my real name whenever.
yeah, it's just not in the context of the conversation.
Yes, my real name is Ephraimos More.
Thanks, yeah. Pulls up the other sheet, writes it in. Yeah, I'll cover this in. Let me just... Alright, hereby, Alden Harold will be captain, or will be leader of this group, and will be required to attend all meetings involving every group leader, vice leader of Ephraimos More, who is not required to attend, but may attend if given permission by his group leader. This group will henceforth be known for the specialty of... Let's go talk to the rest of your group now.
I'm excited on Dungeoneering. If you need to hear a group consensus for this.
Yeah, I do, unfortunately, sorry.
Hey, it's fine, I understand.
It's, also, by the way, I should specify, this guy is like a purple eye, so...
Well, I wasn't planning on fighting him anytime soon, so...
I mean, he doesn't have
I
a combat...
was.
He doesn't have a combat power, so you could probably still win. Well,
Oh, let's go burn him alive.
actually, no. War of Attrition, he has a lot more HP than you do.
Yeah.
See, have the
But-
mobility.
He's
Does he
also
have damage?
He's also a Crossan, so his unarmed attacks deal pretty chunky amounts of damage.
But
It
does he
assumes he
have
can
the
hit.
mobility to, reach me if I were to just get away?
Technically no. Well, maybe. He might have some freestanding contracts where where people are required to help him out should he ever get into combat.
Well,
That's
that's,
not a
cheating.
1v1.
Yeah. He is not respecting the 1v1.
Anyway, but yeah, so he walks out, Alright, group consensus. He says it was Dungeoneering. Is that what you guys want to go with?
Yeah, that's what I want.
Oh, Dungeoneering, yeah? Oh, we've actually been looking for a couple of groups to handle that. Wonderful. Glad to have you. I will let you know, it is one of our more dangerous specialties.
Means we're just gonna get paid more.
That is correct. That is exactly what that means. That being said, here, yes, Dungeoneering. I approve it.
Okay, especially of Dungeoneering, as signed off by Jefferoth Contrain, leader of the Dynamic Solutions Mercenary Crew, period. So, just to confirm, details, leader, Alden Herald, vice leader, what'd you say, Auroras, whatever, yeah?
Auroras, yeah.
Yeah, Auroras. by the way, we will require a report to the to camp leader here about the whole thing we just discussed. Anyway.
What
Don't worry about it. It's a personal matter that needs to discuss with the leader.
I asked out of character
Oh.
because if it's about the contract, they legally can't share it.
No, it's about his alias, him using an alias.
They're legally not allowed to share that. That was within the contract. So guess what, motherfucker? You can't share that.
Well, I
By
mean,
the rules of the
can-
contract, Multi.
Yeah, you can't share that, but we do. I think most of us who passed the perception check know that Aurora's isn't his real name.
I mean, a lot of you already know that it's not his real name.
That was
because Olgan
assumed
said.
anyway.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I didn't know that wasn't his real name. Probably.
To be fair,
some-
when Aurora's didn't get down, you could easily assume, all of us, that it's not his real name. So there's no
True.
need to tell the camp leaders that it's an alias. But if he tells the camp leader what the alias is,
No,
that's a breach of contract.
no, they already know what the alias is. It's Aurora's Kaolmont. No, he needs to know
Not
about
the
why it's an alias, which is not what they discussed in the bubble.
I suppose. But I feel like that's information pertaining to the contract, though. Regardless.
Anyway, not the point. So they, yeah. Specialist engineering. Let's see. Hereby and henceforth, until changed via group approval. The group name is. You guys ever figure that out, by the way?
Nope. I think we still need to have a discussion about that. So
All right, fair enough.
that's what we can do. That's what we can do after session. So we can say that we see a name here, but then after session we can talk about it.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Hereby and henceforth. Boop. All right. So, real quick, to to help with the security of our friend here, flips up another page, writes down. You see as he pulls out a sticky note and slaps it over the name slaps it over Aurora's name, like true name. I hereby agree to not peek under the sticky note and to forget any information I might glean through the sticky note. That I shall not remember the true name if I learn it here of. And then he writes of the vice leader of the group. Of the group such and such.
This time.
This time, yes, from this paper. I'm gonna need you all to sign this paper first.
I'm saying as of this time, meaning if vice leader is changed.
Yes,
that doesn't mean
vice leader of as of this time. And it's specifically, they can't remember it if they see it on the sheet, on the contract. All right. Please sign here. I assume he passes it around to all of you. I assume you sign the NDA.
What's the NDA about?
That you're not going to remember his name if you see it through the sticky note. You also aren't going to lift up the sticky note.
I'm not gonna sign the NDA. You can't make me. I know better. I know better than to sign NDAs that are about almost nothing. That's just asking to be fucked over.
For the well, no. For context, you will, if you see it, you will just forget it when you're done. It's not you won't be able to say it. It will physically leave your mind if you see it.
Unfortunately, I know better than to sign NDAs.
Question: does this count towards my minions? Like, if Mr. Cuddles sees this, does he forget?
Since they're your construct.
Yeah, because I'm
Maybe
part of
just
myself. That'd be fair.
Extensions of yourself.
They're part of your they're part of your essence, so I'd assume so.
Okay, just double making sure.
All right, and he's like, How would you feel if I just wrote you up a separate thing that just said you will forget anything you see on this paper?
I just won't look at the paper.
Do you trust him? And he looks over at Aurora's.
If you just sign an agreement saying you won't look at the paper, that'll.
I plan on asking you once we leave here what your true name is, so...
And I plan on not telling you.
That is your decision, and this is mine.
No offense to you, I just
Can I ask how I'm
my
being
real name going around.
This might sound like a dumb question, but how exactly am I supposed to read that?
Why wouldn't you be able to?
He's blind.
I'm blind.
Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it then.
What
Yeah,
did
it could
you
be
say,
the
Framo?
could be the blindfold.
Oh, I just said I don't like my real name getting around.
I don't
Being
plan on
told.
spreading it.
I don't care.
Either way,
I won't
not important.
consider
I'll just
telling you my name.
I will just hold up and I will physically cover up your name with my hand. How does that sound? Do deal contract? Nice, good.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, cool.
It's easy.
He walks over to Easley. I'm gonna want you to sign it first. Slaps a hand over the sticky note. Just go ahead and sign it.
I close my eyes and sign. As I
All
said,
right.
I don't plan on fucking looking, and so I'm not going to.
Fair
See
enough,
how
yeah.
messy your signature is now.
You want me to make a sleight of hand check, huh?
Sure.
Do you?
Go ahead.
Honey, let's see it.
14.
It's decent.
About
Okay.
average.
Yeah.
Pretty decent, honestly.
It's actually better than it's above average. Anyway, still.
For someone not looking, it looks like I looked.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait a
Wait a
second.
minute.
All right. The rest of you who signed, you can have this. I shall help the blind lady sign.
I've been taught how to sign my name. Just give me the exact area I'm supposed to start at and where I can't end pass.
All right, fair enough. Pass it around. I assume everyone signs it.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, Anna will.
In that case, upon the final signature.
And
All
for
right.
anyone who's curious, Anna writes with her left hand.
And with this, the contract, you see, like, he rips that page off his little book and rolls it up, passes it over to the camp leader. Will you give this your seal of approval, sir? Of course. You see as he picks it up, twists it around in his fingers, tosses it into the air, and it seems to light on fire. All right. Looks like I'm done here. Yes, thank you very much, Jared. Wonderful to have a contract maker around. You don't know how expensive they are. Anyway. That being said, note guys down and welcome to the team of Dynamic Solutions. Insert group name here. No. And with that, I am going to end the session a little early today.
Alert sound
Hmm?
as our name. The U.S. Emergency Alert sound as our
Just
name.
get a sound as our name.
Every time we're dead, we gotta use that fucking sound.
No, I'm not. I'm not gonna do that.
Our name should be beep.
It's just a giant long beat that goes up like way longer than it should.
Anyway,
It's like an automaton.
I would like you guys have an actual serious suggestion.
Never.
I mean, we did have one serious suggestion, the Maniacal 7, but apparently we can't have numbers.
They prefer that
was
you
a
don't
serious
have
suggestion.
numbers.
The maniacal set.
They will allow it. They prefer that you not, though.
Well, let's just
Couldn't
say
they
fuck
just
it. Who cares?
couldn't they just do like the contract magic so that if one of us dies, the number changes?
That's true. They
True.
Yeah, that's what I suggested
Yeah.
earlier.
Yeah, like if one of us
Yeah,
dies, the
but
number
like
gets
it
reduced.
sounds better when Ricky says it. So You saying it doesn't count.
It's the British accent. What can I say?
But you don't get a lot of smart moments, so we'll give you
Yeah.
a few.
You really don't, Poseidon. You really don't get a lot of smart moments.
I don't know what you is first person in whatever language, but okay.
What?
I said
Did
you
you
is
understand? Did you understand what he said, Sam?
Yeah, I said you must not be very. I don't fucking remember what I said exactly. Something about smart
No,
moments, and I
what you
said you
no,
in there. That
no,
was
not
the
what you
joke.
said.
No, what I was referencing is I said you in regards to Ricky, and
I
then
know.
Sam said you
Anyway.
in regards to me.
That being said, thank you
Saying
everyone
that
for
yes,
watching,
you.
and remember to have yourselves one dandy little day. Keep in mind it will be okay. There's nothing you can do to stop it.